And we're live. Hello, everybody. Welcome back. We did it. We're on the second game of the day, second to last game of the weekend. And we're here with some Persona. I'd like to remind everyone that we are a charity stream this week. We're raising money for Extra Life. We have crushed our $1,200 goal. We're at $1,362.69. So nice. Let's see how far we can get it today. Can we get it to 1,400? Can we get it to 1,500?
Let's go. $2,000. Let's go.
Oh,
I'm manifesting.
what? Come on.
I'm manifesting.
Oh,
Let's go.
Make
it happen.
All right. We're going to go into the metaverse. Make your hearts do it. Just watch. So yeah, we're raising money for Extra Life. If you're interested in donate to any of our team members listed on the Extra Life team, type in ! Extra Life in the chat, and that link will come up. I will demonstrate it right now. Bam. What's up? There we go. And on top of that, if you subscribe to the channel, I'm matching all of my sub points with $1 donation. I think for this month, because I've already put out my November ones, I think I'm at like 20 so far this month, so it's like $20. But I don't know, can we get me to 100 subs? I don't know. And I'll donate $100. We'll see. But yeah, without further ado, I'm gonna throw it over to Celeste and let them introduce themselves and the entire cast. And what's up? Go ahead, Celeste. You're down.
Hello, everybody. I am Celeste PLS with way too many underscores on Twitter. I'm Celeste Shepherd here on Twitch. I don't do a whole lot of streaming of my own, but I show up on other people's channels from time to time. And here I am today with the absolutely lovely Valdrian, getting to play some Persona TTRPG. This is an unofficial fan-made TTRPG by Crimson Parcel Studios. They have a Discord you can join. And it is just a real good time. It's a very small dev team, just a group of friends who decided they really wanted a Persona TTRPG, because who wouldn't? What a fantastic system, and it's so open to interpretation, and it's open to doing anything you've ever wanted to do in a Persona game. And I have a blast every time I play it. I've got like 3 home games I'm in. It's nuts. But yeah, if you're a fan of Persona and you're a fan of TTRPGs, especially powered by the Apocalypse type systems, this is a great game, and it's totally free. Feel free to go Google it and grab it right now. It's a good time. I will be your storyteller, Celeste, and I've tried to go with a little bit of Velvet Room chic today, but I have some very important people to introduce you to who are going to help me tell this amazing story in the metaverse today. I think we're going to get started at my left. So we're going to start with Anthony. How's it going, bud?
Hey, everyone. My name is Anthony. You can find me on Twitter at Praying the Plague, up here above, he, him pronouns. I'm going to be playing a surprise character today. I'm trying not to reveal too much of myself early on, but essentially I've known everybody since childhood, haven't been able to connect with them, and I'm trying to work that out now. I stream Chew over at Weave the Tale every Friday at 8:30 Eastern Standard Time, and I'm going to be in some more Extra Life stuff later on in November and Fallout on Cyberpunk Uncensored. So keep out for some sci-fi content and Chew. So that's me.
Alrighty, and then just below him, we've got Slowpool.
You muted.
Who's on mute?
Hi, I'm Slowpool for Nick. I'm going to be playing Charles Yates, or Chuck, who is your typical all-American football star, popular jock kid, and just all the stereotypes. Or is he? Anyways, yeah. That's about all I got to say right now.
It's all good. And the person who's making all of this possible, our wonderful producer,
Valdrian. Go to the other person first. I always
yep. No worries. That's all good. You're the boss. Let's kick it over then to Andrew.
Hey, I'm Andrew. I am excited to be here. I do streams of my own, mostly video game related, over at onion_siege on Twitch. and I'm at the Siege Andrew on Twitter.
Alrighty, Val.
Okay, now it's me. Yeah, I did it. Hey guys, I'm Val. Valdrianth, Resurrect on the internet. This is my channel, and I've been at this for a really long time. But today I'm bringing to you Jackie. Their pronouns are they, it, and she. They are a 17-year-old, very typical Pacific Northwest burnout kid, like low grungy, clothes that definitely do not fit them. Yeah. Yeah,
All right.
that's me. Mm-hmm.
Well, without further ado, I think it's time to start the show. I think as we zoom in on the high school these young people attend, because what is a Persona game if it's not taking place in a high school? It is late afternoon, and the big game is in full swing. Did we come up with a name for the high school? Anybody got any names for the high school?
Ooh. Bellevue High?
Okay, Bellevue sounds good. We are in Bellevue High, and it is the Bellevue High Eagles, I suppose, versus
The Fighting Eagles.
The Fighting Eagles versus their rivals, the
Jackrabbits.
The Jackrabbit. Yep, that's good. That's
the
a good
Tacoma
one.
Jackrabbits.
Tacoma Jackrabbits. Tacoma High Jackrabbits. And Chuck, what position do you play on the team?
He's the running back.
Okay, running back Chuck. And I think y'all are actually down. It's I think 14-7 at this point. Y'all are down. We're going into the second half. We're about halfway through the third quarter, and you guys are huddled, and the quarterback is mad stressing. Your quarterback is mad stressing about the state of the game at the moment. He is just absolutely losing his mind. You guys haven't lost to the Jackrabbits in 3 years, and he's not about to start now. And he fully intends to pass to you, Chuck.
Mm-hmm.
Are you sure you got it?
I got it.
Okay.
I 100% got it. I got it.
As we line up and we're about to snap, he yells, "Hike!" And the snap happens, and the quarterback's got the ball, and he throws. I'd like you, Chuck, to make an athletics check for me.
All right.
Gretzky's got the ball. He's going deep.
Let's see if it works.
Ooh. Ooh.
Oh, man.
Chuck, no.
Unfortunately.
This could be the end of his career, folks. Both of his arms and legs have broken when he caught the ball.
I think this is first down. But I think you have sufficiently choked that there has been an interception.
Oh, no.
Oh, the crowd is in an uproar.
Unfortunately for you, somebody does manage to stop the defense before they get more than 10 yards down, but it's still a loss, and it still stings, and your quarterback is just pissed, and you are on the bench now, and he is just laying into you.
Big L's on the board.
Big L's.
Oh.
The coach is trying to get him to leave you alone because he knows it sucks. He knows it sucks for that to happen, but you can't help but wonder if it maybe wasn't entirely your fault. Maybe it was a bad pass, but it still stings.
That was a weak spin, bro. Weak spin.
Listen, what are you talking about, dude? It was perfect. I lined it up. I all but hand delivered it to you on a plate. What the hell are you talking about, man?
I'm talking spirals, bro. There was a distinct lack of spirals on that throw.
There was more than enough spiral on that shit, bro. You are tripping.
I'm just saying that there was some weak wrist action going on there, and it was not all on me.
Yeah, you want to talk about weak wrists, sissy boy?
What the fuck you just say?
You heard me. And the coach comes in and he muscles. All right, go sit down, Bateman. Go sit down.
Yeah, Bateman, sit your ass down.
Don't worry about it, Yates.
This is not turning out well.
Don't worry about it, Yates. He's just heated. Once his blood cools off, it's not that serious. It's not that serious.
Go get some crackers in the juice box and he'll be fine.
Get some orange slices. I'll be back.
Just wait when I get some electrolytes.
Just
in
wait
me.
until I get my fucking orange slices. I'm coming back hard.
You'll get the next one, Yates. It's not a big deal. Don't worry about it. And the camera pulls out from Yates and goes to the crowd. Who is in attendance of this game today?
I am, but I'm not in the crowd.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
We do a flyby of the crowd, and then we come down on Jackie, who is where?
Under the bleachers. Under the bleachers, probably, because that's like the thing. Like, everyone goes to the high school games because what else are you gonna fucking do? But I am under the bleachers with my friend. We're gonna say that his name is Bear, and we're down there smoking a tote.
Yeah.
Me and Bear. Jackie is very androgynous looking mixed native person. They are kind of dressed how you see me. I'm with a black toque or beanie, as they say down in the States, an oversized flannel, skinny black jeans that are clearly distressed, whether they came like that or not, who knows, teenagers, and of course, Doc Martens. Like, without a doubt.
Why wouldn't you?
Why not?
Why wouldn't you?
Because this is Seattle, baby.
It's the culture.
Yes.
It's the culture.
Mm-hmm.
And Bear kind of, is it a pipe? Is it a blunt?
It's a blunt. Mm-hmm.
Okay. Bear passes the blunt and he's sort of like, man, I'm getting so sick of these high school football jock motherfuckers. Think they're hot shit.
I mean, some of them are kind. Some of them are kind of hot, like, but that's just. That might just be their pants.
Maybe, like a pretty face is a pretty face, but if you ain't got nothing to back it up,
and some of them clearly do squats, so.
I don't care how hot an asshole is, shit's still coming out of it. Know what I mean?
No, because I don't shit. I'm just gonna like giggle. Because clearly we're a little toasted. Mm-hmm.
Oh shit, hold on. Try to clear the smoke out of here. I think somebody's coming. Shit.
I'm just gonna just throw it in like the can next to us.
Yeah.
Like the big like iron drum.
And you hear footsteps approaching, and a flashlight shines almost directly into your eyes.
That fucking hurts. Take it off, dude.
As the campus cop comes down. All right, you kids, I know what I smelled. What do you got? What are you doing down here? You ain't supposed to be down here, and you know it.
We're sucking each other's dick. That's what we're doing. Like, it's all consensual, man.
I want you, Jackie, to make a charm roll.
Oh man, that is not okay. What?
Not for the reasons you might think.
Nope. A charm roll, huh? There's no numbers on any of them. Is that?
That's right. Yeah, I wasn't sure how you had your stats spread.
How am I supposed to spread my stats?
You've got, I believe, 3 1s by default. And then you can bump one of them up to a 2 if you bring one of the other ones down.
Gotcha. Okay, well,
Guess who spontaneously manifested 2 charm?
Nah, I went ahead and got one on that one. So yeah, let's do it. All right.
Oh,
Listen.
that's a fail. And today, Officer Bradley does not appreciate your mouth.
Okay.
And he approaches. Listen, I have overlooked a lot of shit from you and yours, okay? I can't overlook this. I know what I smelled. I'm going to take a look around, and if I find anything, I'm taking you in.
Okay, colonizer.
He looks increasingly bemused as he starts to look around and try to find the source of the smell.
Mm-hmm.
And fortunately for you, he does not think to look in the trash can.
Mm-hmm.
He's not the brightest bulb in the box.
Yeah, just because we smoke weed doesn't mean we litter.
We have responsible burnouts.
Yeah.
I think he believes that you wouldn't have ditched the shit.
Mm-hmm.
So he thinks it's on you, and he when he can't find it anywhere on the ground, he looks to you. And he looks about 2 seconds from asking you to turn around and put your hands on the bleachers, when from behind him comes another set of footsteps. Who do we think this is? You're muted still, Anthony.
I would love for it to be Dylan.
Go for it.
So Dylan, the most striking feature about him that everybody always already knows is that he wears a hall, or they wear a hall monitor sort of banner, and just sort of like rent a monitor that they sort of use to align with the school and do their best to play the little good one, and give all the information they can. Kind of a narc, young or in high school, knowing everybody, knowing Jackie for a couple years, always trying to like talk but or make friends, but never really being able to do it. So wearing sort of like brown skin, indigenous Latin, sort of looking like me really, wearing a beanie and sort of like weird modular kind of clothing, and sort of trying to put boxes and shapes on, very geometric, and sorts of, hey, listen, I think I can escort them out, all right? I don't think that you have to find it here. Like, I don't think there's anything around here. And I just sort of like awkwardly look down.
He looks over his shoulder at you, and he seems just a little bit perplexed because this isn't your usual MO. But you've got enough of a rep that he's willing to take you at your word. And he just kind of nods. All right, Ross. You escort them out of here, and I'm gonna put up like some tape and make sure that none of the other kids come down here, because this is dangerous.
Yeah.
Somebody could get hurt down here.
Sure, Officer Brandon. No, it's
yeah, we're gonna get hurt from all the hot dog buns falling from the bleachers.
Hey, come on. Yeah, no foolery here. No, I'll take them straight to
so much foolery.
The main office. It'll go on their permanent record.
He sort of shakes his head, and he takes another cursory look around with his little flashlight, but he can't find anything. So Jackie and Bear are escorted out by Dylan.
Taken to the hallway at shoulders and let you both go.
I assume it's not in like the hall. Like, I assume it's like we're outside because
we're outside. But it's I'm hoping that there's like a connector to like a side administrative building.
Okay.
As an aside, just for the second.
I'll give you that.
Yeah. Come on, just this is. You don't know who's listening, who's watching. All right, usually it's me, but
Yeah, it's here. You.
Yeah. Okay, it was me.
Fucking narc.
Yeah, okay, but you know what?
Hey, come on, Bear. Right? He's like browner than me. Like, everyone is, but let's Let's I don't know. Credit where credit's due. You hungry?
You
Yes.
fucking know I am.
Yeah, let's go. Let's just go get some hot dogs. Let's close enough to Dick's, right? You're not too bad, Dylan. I mean, you're still kind of a fucking narc, but thanks.
Yeah,
I mean,
but not today. Hope maybe.
I was about to have Bear
We'll see.
whip out that phone and like record this for the TikToks, but because
It's better that way. But I'm happy it didn't have to turn out like that. I was just happy to save everyone.
Wow.
Yeah, let's have these.
Yeah, okay, hero complex.
Yeah, let's go,
Whoa.
Captain America.
No, wait. And then I looked down at like the blue shirt and like the red beanie. I'm like, no, I start like blushing. I get a little hot, and then I'm like, yeah, let's go have these hot dogs.
I'm gonna go to the stand to get hot dogs. I don't know.
What's up with the air quotations? Yes, we're going to.
I just
get
finished smoking a
hot
joint.
dogs.
I got the munchies. Like, I'm gonna get me a hot dog. What?
No, because that's what happens when people eat. They say, I'm gonna go eat pancakes, or I'm gonna eat cheese, right?
Ross, you're a fucking weirdo, my guy.
Yeah, dude. Like, what are you smoking?
Turn around for a second. Just look to the side. Don't worry about it. We'll get the.
Let's get out of here. Let's get
hot-
out of here.
Hot dogs.
Let's stop.
Like, if you want nachos, we'll get you nachos.
Fail to see how hot dogs are a euphemism for nachos, but I guess I, as a person, am not up on the hip lingo of the youth.
Nacho dogs.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Actually,
Okay. So the three of you start to head toward the nearest food sale stand, and we pan out, and then we pan back. We pan around, and where's Richter at the moment?
so Richter is sitting on top of a rock that's on sort of a hill that like slopes down and overlooks the football stadium. And he is wearing actually this coat and this shirt.
Yep.
fair.
And the beanie as well. Well, no, the color am important. This is a Chekhov's gun that we'll use later. He was reading a copy of Fraser's The Golden Bough before the game started, but now he's watching the game and smoking like a nickel pack cigarette and watching the game with some binoculars.
All right, and you get a basically, I would say a front row seat, but it's more of a balcony seat to Yates's big choke, and you just know that everybody's going to be talking about this at school for the next like week at least.
Yeah, it's just like I feel for this man. Like,
yeah,
mortis to him. May his family remember him fondly.
And is anybody else there with you? Is it just you?
It's just me. Yeah.
Okay.
Nobody wants to talk philosophy and smoke cigarettes.
Yeah. And kind of down on the field, you get a look at the visiting team's line, and you don't know what really draws your eye there necessarily, but something draws your eye there, and you see this weird, like, in their section of the benches, there's like this like glowing line on the ground.
I look at it using the aforementioned binoculars.
Yeah, and you're not sure what the hell that is. It looks like somebody like took a knife and cut into a cake, and the inside of the cake has a light bulb in it.
Okay.
It's really weird and oddly colored, and you're not sure, and nobody else seems to notice it. Nobody else seems to be paying it any mind. People are walking right over it, stepping on it, and nobody else seems to see this. And you're like, what the fuck is going on?
Did we determine if I've already awakened and been to the metaverse?
I think that's what we were going with, yeah.
Okay. So he's gonna stand up, He's got oversized jeans and like army surplus boots. And when he stands, he does that thing where the jacket is just like on his forearms, not actually being worn. Yeah. And he's going to toss the butt away, tuck the book in his back pocket, and start walking over there. Because if it looks weird and it's got the same thematic coloration and design as the rest of the metaverse, then it's probably worth investigating. Like now.
Okay. You start to go over there, and as you get into the actual field area, the game has not yet ended, and as you try to venture over there, you're stopped by several people who are like, whoa, you can't come here while the game is happening.
Okay, I'll try to can I try something unwise?
Yeah, go for it.
Okay. He's gonna kind of like sort of lean his head back, like past the security. That's like security is probably doing a lot of heavy lifting there.
It's one of the teachers.
Yeah.
It's Mr. Brewster. You hate this motherfucker. He's the gym teacher, and he's just a dick. He's just a dick to everybody. And he's one of those people that believes that that insulting you is the way to push you and make you work harder to be healthy. So he's constantly like basically abusing kids verbally.
Yeah.
It's not cool, and it's not cool, and everybody hates him.
From where I'm sitting, is the weird light like along their line, or is it like closer to the stands on that side?
It's along their line, and you get an idea like you're probably not going to be, unless you can clear the entire visiting team out of their area. You're probably not going to be able to get at it until the game's over.
Okay. So Richter kind of like puts up his hands and he's like, hey, yeah, sorry, man. Look, I thought I recognized one of their players from before I moved here, so I was just checking to see like if it was the same guy, you know?
Yeah, you can talk to him after the game. Don't worry about it. You can talk to him after the game. Just he's busy right now. He's trying to concentrate on his performance as an athlete.
Yeah, man. No worries, no problem. And he's sort of like with his hands up is like backing away.
And he sort of gives you this look. He doesn't like you.
He sure doesn't, because
he doesn't like you, but like he's not gonna do anything, and he's not gonna do anything unless you give him an excuse to, and you know that, and you've learned that over the years.
Yeah, he doesn't like me because I won't go on the football team.
Yeah, he wants you on the football team.
3 hours a day at the gym, no football team for this guy.
Yeah.
So yeah, Richter's gonna sort of like back away while keeping an eye on this. Do I have a metaverse contact in this context?
I'd say you haven't really made one yet. It's mostly been just you.
Okay.
And you want to find other people who have the potential, but you have no idea where to start looking. So it's just been you on solo missions.
Okay. So I'm going to kind of skirt the edges of the crowd and sort of like, let's see if anybody else is noticing the weird light.
Okay. I think we're going to pop back to Yates. Chuck, you've gotten through the third quarter now, and you're about to head into the fourth. And you're lining up for another offensive snap, and you look over at the defense's area just on a whim. You're just kind of looking around and taking it in, and you notice this weird glow coming from over there, from on the ground. And it sufficiently distracts you that you almost miss the snap, and you almost get absolutely plowed by the defense who's assigned to you. And it's weird, and you've noticed it, and you don't know what it is. You don't know what it could possibly be. Did a bunch of people drop their phones all at the same time? Like, what the fuck is going on over there? Is there anything that you try to do about it? Anything that you say to anybody?
Yeah, on like, I guess if we do like a successful pass on the next like setup, I'm just gonna like grab like the wide receiver or whoever's close by and just be like, what the hell is under the bench over there? Did someone like put a flashlight there to try and distract us, or a laser pointer or something?
He squints at you, and he looks over, and he looks back at you. What the fuck are you talking about?
There was
Yates?
like some bright thing just kind of like under the bench on the op team, like
Did-
oh, like maybe they're just trying to like mess with us by like shining laser pointers or something. Like there was something under there, dude.
Like, and he looks again, and you look when he looks, and it's still there.
It's right
But
there,
he
man.
keeps looking at you like, what the fuck are you talking about?
I'm like, bro, it's right there. Do you not see it?
Dude, Yates, are you okay? Do we need to like bench you for the rest of the game? Are you dehydrated? I think you're hallucinating, my guy.
No. He's just gonna like hit his helmet a couple times. Nope, I'm good. Good. Head in the game. I'm good.
Okay.
I'm
Like,
good.
as long as you're sure you're good,
No,
like,
there's definitely nothing under there. All right, let's do this.
You're either falling into the metaverse or having a heat stroke.
I pretend I do not see it.
Yeah. Yeah. And you continue to pretend you don't see it, but it continues to be there.
It's very
And
distracting.
it's distracting, and it's enough to make you question your own sanity a little bit. But everybody else nobody notices it. Nobody looks at it. No, it's creepy.
Mhm.
You feel like you're having a nightmare where you're sure something is wrong and nobody else is acknowledging that something is wrong. It's unsettling. Dylan, have you separated from Bear and Jackie, or are you still hanging out with them?
No, yeah, I would love to experience hot dogs, no quotations. And really, I'm just trying to take in the experience and kind of learn. This is what I've been wanting for so long. I've been wanting a little more closeness and less of a combative relationship. And today feels special. Something's happening, and I can feel it. It's on my nose.
Okay.
So I'm trying to take
Okay. Just wanted to check in there. We'll come back to well, hold on. Val might be almost back.
Motion is happening.
There we go.
We've got Val sign. We've got Val sign, the likes of which God himself has not seen.
Hi. No, it's fine. We're not making fun. So Dylan and Jackie, you guys are with Bear getting some hot dogs. And
I like take a spoon of relish and I just turn around and like look to eat it. No, and then I throw it, and then I like it just like there's like a pile of relish that goes behind my head. Tastes great.
you know it's okay to not like relish too, right? Like, it's okay to like it. It's okay to. We're not gonna judge you based on what you like and what you don't like.
No. It's okay. And then I try it with horseradish, and I do the same thing. And then onions and mustard. Lastly, barbecue sauce.
Made some sort of strange Franken dog.
And Bear just kind of at this point is just whatever. This kid's weird. Everybody's a little weird, and he just is eating at this point. He's too hungry to worry about your weirdness anymore. Where are you guys eating? Are you like right at the hot dog stand, or?
We probably like got our hot dogs and we were at like the condiment stand or whatever, and we're probably like, that awkward space on like a football field that's like you have like the bleachers and there's like the field part and there's just like space there. Like there's just you just stand there
Yep.
and you just
Yep.
look. Yeah. Because I can't go under the bleachers anymore.
Yeah.
Fucking cops.
So you're standing there eating your hot dogs, and both you, Jackie, and you, Dylan, you see the same light, that weird light that's on the ground, underneath where the offensive players are standing, that nobody seems to notice.
Yo, Bear, what was in that joint? What you cut it with?
I don't do that, Jackie. You know I don't do that.
Did you get that from your dad? Did you get that from the dispensary? Where'd you get that from?
It's my friend's shit. He grows it at home.
Okay.
You see that too, right? Like this time it's not just me. Like,
Yo.
I'm not being the weird one.
You see it?
Yeah. No, I really do. It looks
What
like
the fuck are you two talking
Are
about?
you high?
Is that what hot dogs do?
I mean, sometimes like it'll like if you have like an edible, it takes a while to kick in, so you have to like eat something to manifest it in your liver.
There was no way he was gonna stop these kids if everything they eat does this. Like, no way. Like,
who's
can't
he and
control
what
them.
kids and
No, that cop that you were with. Like, I always have to report him, but he's always like kind of mean.
and racist. He just assumed we were doing terrible things. But anyway,
Not a
what
nice-
about this light? Yo, Bear, you see that shit?
I don't see shit, Jackie. What the fuck are you talking about?
Yo, okay. And I'm gonna like reach into my pocket and I'm gonna hand him like a fiver and be like, go get me a coffee because I'm flipping the fuck out.
All right, yeah.
I think I'm seeing the green monster, man.
Okay. Just chill out. Take a breath. Keep eating. I'll go
Alright.
get you coffee. It's fine.
Thanks.
Drink some water.
Nah, I need an upper.
Okay.
So
If you
some
say
caffeine. Yeah. Yeah, just straight black. I don't need that cream sugar shit.
so. All right.
Alright,
Whatever you
cool.
say.
Right. I like my coffee black, just like my metal. And I turn and I'll look at Dylan. I'd be like, "You sure you're not fucking high?"
I think I have to be, right? No way that's real.
Have you ever done drugs, my dude?
No one's ever offered.
Yeah, because you always like narc on them if they did. So
Yeah.
that's why.
That's true. It's true.
What I mean,
I'll try now.
why? So you get to listen. Focus. Fucking focus, okay?
Visors down.
Yeah. There's a light on the field.
Okay,
Maybe it's the ancestors.
I want to investigate because that's what I do, and if it helps you, we should do it together.
Richter, you have noticed these two that are sort of like freaking out, and they're staring right at the light. You've been walking through. You've been kind of.
I'm like
really
pointing at
looking
it.
for
Like,
people.
what the fuck's that?
Yeah, my little antennae are like, ooh, I think I hear someone yell, "What is that light?" And Richter's like, my quest is over. It lasted 3 minutes.
So Richter,
I knew
you
it.
have noticed others who have noticed the light, and these two in particular. Chuck, not so much, mostly because you haven't been focusing on the game since you noticed the light. But these two in particular.
Do I know either of you two more than passingly?
How old are you?
I'm 18, which is why I'm able
we're
to
both
legally purchase
like,
cigarettes.
We are straight up both seniors, okay? So, yeah, you know me. Like, we take, like, advanced physics together.
Yeah.
Yeah.
17. I'm 1 year behind, so just enough to know you, but not enough to actually interact on
Yeah.
a common basis.
Okay. So,
I'm a young senior, but yeah.
you'll be. So Richter is gonna get close enough to sort of engage conversation, but not so close as to like get into your personal space. And just kind of raise his voice. And, hey,
Hey, Dick,
Hey.
what's up?
are you peeping that? And he kind of like cocks his head towards the light.
Yo, you fucking see that too, man?
Hey.
He's talking to me. Oh, I'm still getting used to that. Yes, I do.
Hey, Jackie,
What?
come here for a minute. We gotta talk.
All right, I'm gonna go over to Richter. Sup?
Your new buddy too. Dylan, right?
Dylan's
Come
not
here.
my buddy. All right, hey,
Sorry, Jackie.
let's go. No, it's fine. He sees it too. I think we got slipped something.
No, it's more serious than that.
Are we dying?
Richter kind of like he's sort of taken aback by this question. Like, I mean, cosmically speaking, yes, but immediately, no.
Yo, I just fucking I just smoked a joint, so you need to be less cryptid and more direct.
I'm gonna be straight with you.
Okay. That's unfortunate, but okay.
He kind of like there's this like
Just
thoughtful
leans
expression on
in.
his- Yeah.
Dylan, lean the fuck in. He's being straight with us.
What do you know about spiritual worlds and mythology and religion? I mean, probably a lot, but I don't want to like assume anyone's.
You don't want to assume because I'm native that I know a lot about the spirit realm.
I don't know anyone's.
I don't know
expansive
shit about the
knowledge.
spirit realm, man. I didn't grow up on the res. I grew up in Portland.
There's another world right next to
The
ours.
thunder crash as you say Portland.
Portland.
Fuck.
Yeah, it's super weird that we hired that organ player. There's another world in and around our school.
What?
Yeah,
There
like,
is. I call it Oneros. It's this other world.
Oni bros?
Oneros.
Ornivorous?
It's Greek, Jackie.
Do I look
So I'm
fucking
probably-
Greek to you?
yeah.
I'm
Sam,
probably
I don't-
pronouncing it incorrectly.
Yeah, I don't
But this
really
other
agree.
world is populated with these things called chimera, and they can hurt people. That's the important thing.
Uh-huh.
And I think that is something to do with Oneros.
I'm gonna look over at Dylan. It's like, do you buy this Oni Bros?
Well, I can't read anything that my parents don't approve, and they've banned all philosophy, so I really have no way to contextualize this. I'm going to have to take his word for it.
So you're just gonna straight up... Okay. How do you know about Oni Bros and the Chimera?
Because I've been going into Oneros every night for the past 6 months.
Cool. Take us there.
How have I not seen you? Come on, I've been around this whole time.
Take us there, like right now. Like, can we go there, like right now?
The answer to that question is more difficult than may first appear.
Yo, you sound
is
like
just-
Christian apologist. What?
I
Like...
am apologizing to you right now because that's more difficult. We can go there, but you said Mr. Mackey, Celeste? Or what was his name?
I forget what I said. Go
Yeah.
with Mackie.
Yeah. Mr. Mackey's
calling.
blocking the access to get over there. I tried to go check it out earlier, but he completely cockblocked
Mackey's
me.
blocking the process. All right, no problem here. Hey, Bear! Bear, come here! Bear! Bear!
Yeah. What's up?
I'm going on a spirit quest. I need you to distract Mr. Mackey for me.
Sorry, you what?
Oh, thank God.
You
they're cool
you
with
you
this.
heard me, man. I'm going on a spirit quest
Like right now.
to Oni Bro.
Oni Bros.
To Oni Bros.
Is that like
Mhm.
Five Guys? Is it like a burger joint?
Listen, I'm just yes. Yes, we're going to Oni Bros. I don't know if there's elk meat or what, man. But listen, I need you to just I'm gonna buy the next stash, all right? Like, oh, you got the coffee, thanks.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Here,
yeah.
sorry. You're talking crazy, so I forgot I even had.
Yo, here's what's up. And did he get his own coffee?
Yeah, he's got two.
Okay.
He handed one to you.
Can
and
you
he's
just
got
like
his.
go trip on Mr. Mackey and like spill your coffee on him to make him leave?
Dude, I paid like $3 for this.
Here, I'll give him $3 more. It's all right. My
Alright,
daddy's
man.
white. Like,
Yeah.
he's got money.
All right. I mean, fucking okay, sure. Why not?
Thanks. I love you,
And
man.
I love you too, bitch.
Thanks.
Better fucking if he gives me detention, you're gonna owe me.
Yeah, I'll just go with you. It's fine. It's not like I have anything better to do.
All right, whatever.
Just like there's a route there, like here, and I'm gonna undo your shoelace to give you an excuse.
Okay, sure.
Yeah.
And Bear sort of like he's still really hesitant, but like y'all have been watching each other's backs for a long time, and he's
Mhm.
not gonna just leave you high and dry on this one.
Mhm.
As he's walking over there, Chuck, you've gotten a chance to notice now the wild ass discussion and the only other people who seem like they've noticed the weird light. And you're starting to second guess your maybe I'm crazy assessment.
Nick, you pay attention?
Sorry. Okay. I was just gonna like wait for the line change to happen and then just go over to the bench.
Okay. So I say that the timing is sufficient that line change is happening just as Bear is like spilling the coffee. And Mr. Mackey is not only not happy, but that coffee is still really hot. He's probably got some pretty serious burns.
Oh no.
And
oh, no, all over your face, and oh no, I suplexed him. Oh, this is a disaster.
and he's cussing. He's cussing up a storm, and he's like yelling at Bear, and Bear is like yelling back to make even more of a distraction. And you guys get a chance to go over there right as the line change is happening, and you see Chuck has beat you to it, and he's already like investigating the light.
Hey, look, Chuck's also going on a spirit quest. Let's go.
Hey, what the hell are you doing here? Aren't you supposed to be playing the game?
I'm basically like crawling under the bench at this point, and I'm like, bro, they're like shining some goddamn laser pointer at my eyes, and it's starting to really fucking piss me off.
It's your ancestors from Oni Bros.
But what is that, like fucking Five Guys or something? Like
This is the same answer.
Chuck, how close are you standing to the light crack?
like he's like right down face into it at this point.
Oh, good. So Chuck, as you're like investigating the crack and you're like basically on top of it, it opens up. And I'd like you to make a athletics check.
Oh no. Oop.
Yeah, you fall face first into the crack. And
What the fuck?
the rest of you see it swallow him up.
Ooh.
Yo.
like
Not
we're going to work
playing.
early.
I'm not playing his A game today.
I'm jumping in after him.
Yeah.
All right.
Just
Yeah.
like, yo, Spirit Quest. Like,
Let's go.
Let's
I'm honor
go.
bound. I'm honor bound to follow. I'm just jumping in.
You're
you're
muted,
muted.
Celeste.
Yeah, Chuck falls in and you follow, and as you're falling, it does feel like falling, and there is just like a myriad of colors that you're experiencing. It's like somebody's got like a kaleidoscope, only it's like taking up your whole. It's like you're inside of a kaleidoscope. It's the weirdest, trippiest stuff. Jackie, you're really starting to wonder if there wasn't some acid in that, because this is nuts.
I've never look. I don't do
I-
acid, but this is exactly how Bears described it to me.
Yeah, and it's wild. It's almost like that shimmer that happens on oil when light hits it.
Mm-hmm.
It's really pretty for like 3 seconds, and then it's just making you sick to your stomach. And this goes on for a solid minute as you're falling, and eventually the falling sensation sort of like turns itself. And as it turns, suddenly you were falling down and now you're falling up. And you're falling up and you are ejected out of a similar crack that you fell into and just deposited on the ground. And as you take a deep breath and sort of like groan from the impact, it's a little harder for you, Chuck, but you've got protective gear on at least, so you know it's like getting hit by one of the other guys on the field, so you're used to it. The rest of you, and Richter, you'd be used to it too, because you've done this before. But Jackie and Dylan, this is just, it sucks. It's not fun. And as you finally like regain your senses and get a chance to look around, you look up at the sky and you realize it's this purple miasma, this swirl of, the sky's not supposed to be that color, but it is.
Oh, what kind of Willy Wonka bullshit was that? Oh.
Yo, Oni Bros is real.
I told you. And when Richter says that, he changes costume. So in a sudden burst of white fire, Richter's clothing changes to drastically different. He's wearing a dark red, like this, breastplate with a silver insignia on it, of the Asclepius. Long chain sleeves that end in heavy chains that wrap around his forearms. His hair has come all the way out. He has a tiara made of fine silver chain and a skirt that is also the same chains from his arms down to his greaves.
So is Oni Bros is it like a drag show?
Oh yeah, this thing. I hate this.
I think it looks dope. You look really cool.
More than cool.
Thank you.
Like do a little pirouette. Like I think.
You get a hip shimmy to make all the chains sort of jingle.
Yeah, I'm into that.
I don't know why. When you attune to this place, certain changes happen, and one of those changes is manifestation of armor and weapons.
Mm.
You're probably not going to have a great time if you manifest.
Question.
Hey Yates, what's up?
why the fuck do you need weapons and armor here?
Oh yeah.
Question 2.
The chimeras.
It's just before you manage to get question 2 out, Chuck, that there is the sound of an unholy screech somewhere in the distance.
Never mind, I rescind question 1.
Yeah. That.
Question 2. Where can I get some? Weapons and armor. I feel like I could really use some in this fucking Charlie and the Chocolate Factory nightmare place we're in. I really don't like it here.
Your weapons and armor are within you. Bring them forth, and you'll be safe.
Like, fucking takes off his helmet. Like, fuck. I am bring with me, bro.
Do I recognize the Unholy Scream, or is this a new persona or a new shadow?
You're pretty sure this is a new one. This is not something you've dealt with before.
Okay. So he kind of flicks his arms and, anime style, single chain runs out about 10 feet from each arm. And he just sort of like gets ready to fight.
It's still a ways off from what it sounded like. You guys have a minute to sort of like get your bearings. As you look around, you notice that a lot of the walls and stuff seem ruined. There's no actually solidly standing structures that you can see, at least not from where you are. It's all like portions of walls. It's very very post-apocalypse a little bit. And you hear more screeches in the distance, but they're much farther off than the first one.
All right, Sailor Scout.
I got that reference.
Yo,
Just kind of like
you're a
lowers
nerd.
his head, like just like oh.
No, it's
all right.
it's fine. I like Sailor Moon. I
What?
mean, are you gonna protect us like from the chimeras?
Been able to do it so far.
Okay.
Fighting in moonlight.
Have I been in this section of the map before, or is this a new area?
No, this is new. The other sections you've almost been indoors. This seems like the first time you've been out of doors.
In that case, I don't know where we're supposed to go.
Yeah. Why don't you have a look around and give me make it a proficiency check.
No, but I don't have any points in that, you see.
Well, tough shit.
I'm bad at it. Yeah. See?
Wow.
Roll 20's fucking y'all over today.
Roll
What the
20
hell?
being mean.
Are you sure this has 2d6 in it? Because I feel
Oh no, I'm out. You can mouse over and you can see precisely what's been rolled.
5 and a 1, huh?
Yeah.
Seems suspicious.
Sus. So Richter, you're pretty sure that you need to head east toward the monster.
I suppose we're going to meet it head on. Yeah, Richter kind of motions in that direction. He goes, I think our best option is going that way.
Mhm.
Just be on your guard. This place, Yates, is not real. I'm not sure how to describe it. Almost a manifestation of unconscious. He just sort of like shakes his head. I still haven't figured it out. Unconscious desire, secrets. It's hard to say.
Yo, it's the spirit realm. It's Oni Bros.
Dangerous.
Are we like
yes?
in a group dream or whatever?
was a single dream until just now.
Okay, well, like, if it's a dream and this place isn't real, and like we're fine. So
Richter's not entirely positive how to express like, oh no, I've gotten my teeth kicked in. It's super real. So he just like looks kind of pained and then starts leading the group.
bro,
All right.
it's not real, right, bro? It's just a dream. Like,
Bro, wait.
are we playing on Nightmare and Elm Street rules here? Like, you gotta give me a heads up.
Yes.
Bro,
Keep moving.
no.
Yates, Captain. Yes, Yates, yes.
It has to be real, right? Like, I don't really dream.
Oh, yo, you made it. Hey, what's up?
Yeah, no, it's just kind of scary.
Oh, it's okay.
It's,
Dick will
I've never-
protect us.
I've never been in any place like this. I've just been so taken aback by Richter's uniform.
Like, gonna grab you by the shoulder, like, Dylan, have you noticed that the fucking sky is purple here? It's fucking weird.
No, I was lost in how
Fuck,
shiny
it's
that
purple.
breastplate
It
was.
looked red. Ah. Now,
Okay,
now I'm worried. Purple's not good.
Yeah.
I'm so sarcastic right now. Like, it just.
I'm like,
I think that can happen
Jack,
sometimes, right?
I know everybody just because I am. I'm like, Jackie, like, I appreciate the sarcasm as a defense mechanism and all, but I'm like majorly stressing right now, and it's totally not cool.
I'm
very
sorry.
uncool.
And I'm gonna reach into my pocket. I'm gonna hand him a joint. Here you go. Oh, wait, hold on.
That,
Here you go.
on the other
Here's a
hand-
gummy bear.
No, join first. This, on the other hand, decently cool.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
Wait, does anyone have a lighter?
I do.
Yeah, of course.
Richter takes out a World War II era lighter with a red cross on it and tosses it to you.
And it's not the weirdest thing I've seen already. So
Are you a Nazi?
Oh, Richter like points at where his greaves are, and he's like, right, costume. No, army surplus.
Okay.
Army surplus.
What is it?
I've been there a couple times.
Even before y'all get moving, the screeching is definitely getting closer, and Richter,
Ah,
you can
fuck.
tell that when this thing finds you, it's gonna come out
Gonna
teeth
come out
bared.
swinging. Yeah.
So you, as you're moving the group, you're trying to keep yourself at the fore,
Mm.
which makes it really unexpected when something else comes up behind you.
Ah, fuck!
We've fallen prey to one of the classic blunders, letting someone attack us from behind.
What are the classic blunders?
I think Sun Tzu wrote something about that. It was don't.
I think. Let me just. It unfortunately goes immediately for Jackie,
Okay, let's go.
Oh, dang it.
and it comes at you claws bared, and the creature that appears before you is some manner of unholy. You're first getting the sense like harpy, but like the
Mhm.
face is like this porcelain mask with cracks in it, and it seems like it's almost crying, but the liquid coming from the empty eye holes is pure gold, molten
Mhm.
gold. And it's screaming horrifically,
Cover
but
my
it's
ears.
making no facial expressions.
Yeah.
And it's coming directly for you.
It's not the only thing screaming horrifically.
It's true. I am.
Yeah.
The fortunate thing is that it can't seem to find purchase as it tries to attack you, and it seems to think you're a little taller than you are, and it sort of flies over your head as you duck down. And I think we're rolling for initiative. So,
Okay, let's go.
There should be an initiative button in your character sheet.
How do we determine initiative bonuses?
They should be automatically packaged in.
Okay.
Oh,
There shouldn't be any additional initiative bonuses unless they're gained as like part of game mechanics, usually from like
8.
confidant bonuses. Finally, some good fucking rolls.
Mhm.
Delicious.
What?
that's where they were hiding.
Ooh.
But no.
Yeah, that's it.
Are these 2d6s too? Man, powered by the apocalypse and strong.
Yeah.
All right. So we have a tie for first go between Richter and Dylan. Which of you has a higher proficiency bonus?
I got a
Can't hear
goose
you.
egg. Uh-oh.
No, now I can.
Okay. Yeah. No, it's 0.
Okay, fun.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna randomize this then.
Yeah, roll off.
1 is Richter, 2 is Dylan. It's Dylan. All right. Dylan,
Okay.
you get the first move. This weird fucking harpy wearing a porcelain mask crying molten gold is attacking Jackie, and it is... You're not sure what the hell to make of this, but y'all are in danger. What do you do?
So my parents are rich, but my parents also work as narcs professionally, and so this is a big part of why I'm like this. If I see something of my family in this, I start screaming in anger, and I would like to summon my persona for the first time.
Okay,
Or
we're gonna awaken.
Awaken.
So, Dylan, why don't you describe what your transformation looks like?
Okay. I would love to keep the same color scheme. So
Go for it.
So I wanna blossom in a sort of blue rose-like fashion with a long blue dress with like little circuitry in it, and then I want a pod blinking red helm, almost like a '90s TV show style helmet from one of my favorite like ranger shows, nondescript ranger shows. So I'm going to awaken my persona, and it's going to be a red tinged Cerberus. It's going to be like a calamity Cerberus, an angry persona, a manifestation of the anger I feel towards myself and others. I'm going to raise my shoulder plates and take a slot of missiles that are lodged in it and sort of shoot them out in a barrage of about 5 each.
Okay, so
no.
why don't you roll me a ranged attack?
Yeah, that'll be a basic attack.
I am so deeply in love with your costume.
Oh, thank you. I'm a little node.
All
I'm just
right, so
one-
that is a hit.
Yes.
Why don't you go ahead and roll me 1d6 for damage?
Uh, 5.
All right, that's 5 damage. That's your turn. Richter, you're next.
One missile per shot.
Richter looks astonished that he's just sort of taken aback, like, wow, Dylan, that was no time at all. Reaches into the sort of mass of chains in his skirt and comes out with 2 meteor hammer heads on the end of his chains. Runs over while spinning them and does a double strike against the shadow while intercessing himself between the shadow and Jackie.
All right, cool. So go ahead and roll me a basic attack, basic melee.
I will try. What does this proc off of?
Athletics.
Athletics. I have points in that.
Nice.
But it apparently does not matter.
That unfortunately is a miss, and in this system, misses incur counterattacks. So
Yeah, jokes on y'all. I suck at fighting.
mhm.
Ow. Why would you harm me so badly?
So that is 2 damage. And we move on to Chuck.
Okay, well, I have absolutely no idea what's going on right now. But I know that I don't want to get eaten by this creepy thing.
Mhm.
So I'm just gonna go pick up like a piece of rubble and just try and hit it.
I like
Okay.
that moxie, man. That's some good get up and
Like-
go get 'em energy.
Yep.
I'm gonna just like pick up a big old rock and just try and hit it with a rock. Like, I don't know, man. Caveman
Right,
rules.
You're chucking it or you're hit? So
I'm just gonna go like smash.
Okay, that's a melee. So roll a melee attack.
Nice.
That's a 12.
All right. So go ahead and roll, since improvised weapon, we'll say 1d4. All right, that's 3.
Yeah.
And in this system, I tend to do crits on midnight or a 6 and 5. So that's also a crit. So an additional 2 damage makes for another 5 damage. Y'all are doing real well. Next up is... Oh, it seems to be the case that I've accidentally skipped the monster's turn. So the monster...
The monster was also shocked that Dylan awoke. Monster, wow!
Whoa, that was awesome.
Oh, it's my no, it's my turn.
Listen,
Which
this
is-
is why I don't have hot dogs because I can't eat. Okay, and I couldn't tell anybody for so long. And I go up to Richter real quick and I take out a little clean syringe of like motor fluid, basically motor oil, and I just start putting it like a little bit on your shoulder. I'm like, look, you should feel a little better, right? Like, is this a role for? Can I do fake first aid where it doesn't do anything?
I won't
Like-
make you roll for that, but you that certainly is a thing that you do.
Richard's just grabbing his chest like this humongous bruise that's gonna be there tomorrow. Like, thanks. Yeah, no, it's really, thank you. Yeah, it's sweet. Thank you.
It's
Alrighty.
the same as blood. It should be, I think.
And so the monster does continue to go for Jackie because it has
I don't want to go to Spirit Quest anymore.
it has decided that Jackie is its quarry, and it makes another attack at you, Jackie.
Oh
man.
no!
You hate to see it.
Yeah.
You
God.
hate to see it.
Ripping pepperoni, my dude.
That is 6 damage.
Mm-hmm.
And Jackie, you feel a fear inside of you. A fear like you haven't felt before.
Mm-hmm.
You've been afraid of things and you've felt threatened by things before, but this is the first time in your life that you've really felt this kind of mortal fear.
Mm-hmm.
And as you're looking at the thing, you're getting this uncanny valley kind of feeling in the back of your mind. Like, this thing is trying to be human and very clearly is not. And it makes you angry. Makes you very angry.
Yeah.
It is your turn.
Yeah, and I kind of think with that, like, this thing trying to be human, and it's just like, what's so fucking great about being human, right? Like, what's so wrong with being a monster? Be the monster that you are. And with that, as I'm kind of like, I sort of like fell down, like when it attacked me, kind of back, right? And I'm looking up at in anger, and you just kind of see my own shadow sort of envelope over my body, with the exception of like almost like a skin tight like Gantz suit at first, with the and then with my face you almost see like an elk skull appear, and then I sort of reach forward and with like to punch this thing in the face. But instead of like punching, you just see almost like these eldritch like tendrils like come out of my fingers to claw at it.
Alrighty, roll me a basic melee attack. This is good shit.
Yeah,
I think
let's
I have
go.
surprises. think my surprises are a lot.
What is so where's the basic melee at?
It should be.
Okay.
Found it?
I did change my melee weapon to claws though.
Yep. So
Okay.
you'll see one says attack, one says all out. So just roll the attack.
I still don't physically see it because I'm
It's just
blind.
beneath wild cards,
Gotcha.
and it'll be the first entry. And the button will be all the way on the right of the page.
Okay. So attack.
Get him.
It's probably asking for your input.
For normal. Yep.
Yep, just normal.
Normal. Let's go.
Normal. There you go. That is a hit.
Mm-hmm.
And it's not quite a crit, but you did hit it. Good stuff. Yeah, you're fighting back, and it doesn't. You're just kind of getting used to being able to do this for the first time, so it's not as effective of a strike as it could be. But you've landed, and it feels good. It feels good to be able to fight back.
Good. My entire body, I see when I stand up, I seem a little elongated and a little bit taller than what I normally am. And and like that blackness just sort of becomes almost like a billowing cape around me of shadow.
Nicely done.
It's gross.
We're back at the top of the turn order. So, Dylan.
Yeah, so we're gonna go with missile strikes again, or actually, I think I'm going to use a Persona move.
Yeah, go for it.
Gonna use some SP. Gonna use Maragidyne.
Okay, go off. Hello?
Wow.
Angry Serby only know one move, and it fire.
Turn 1, Awakens to Persona. Turn 2, Ultra Nuke.
Yeah, overwhelming firepower is something that is unfortunately taught, and should be discouraged with disarmament.
Bruh, okay. Go ahead and roll it.
Yeah, I don't have like the stats for it. I just know that was the move. But should I just roll like 2d6 and see if that strikes?
Yeah, go ahead and roll the 2d6.
That's 1.
That was a singular d6. Go ahead and give me another one. All right,
Still-
all right.
still-
Unfortunately, this thing seems to resist fire, so this is not effective and does not hit. Unfortunately.
Serby tries and burped some ghost pepper that he eats because he can eat and I can't. So I vicariously live through him. He goes ahead and does that, but unfortunately nothing happens. And so, okay, it's okay. It's okay.
Richter.
Jackie didn't tank that hilarious amount of damage by awakening, did they?
No, they are still damaged.
Okay. Richter, first of all, looks like concerned that Jackie just got steamrollered. So he coolly steps back to let Dylan and Cerberus do their work for this round, and then grimacing internally, grabs onto both hunks of chain and rips them open, so that the individual links of chain hover around his body, giving him now a mini skirt, Bayo style. The individual links of the chain catch on white fire that become the stars in the night sky backdrop behind him. One of the stars becomes a meteor that crashes down and reveals a golden outlined white marble statue of a woman in robes, holding a caduceus up in one hand and a wreath of laurels in the other. And its head lifts back and it howls and casts a healing spell on Jackie.
Yo.
Diorama. So do I have to spend a doohickey
Yep.
to make this?
This is SP. So
All right.
you'll spend an SP and then you'll roll the heal. You don't have to roll to hit with heals because why would you have to do that?
Roll a number of d6 equal to WP.
So that's willpower. So at low level, it's going to be just 1.
Oh. Minimum 2. Roll a number of
Oh,
d6
minimum
equal to
2.
WP, minimum 2, and add mag. All right. So that's 2d6 plus 2. And 2d6, and I hope it's a lot because that was a very long description. It's an okay amount.
Yo, what up?
Nice.
So,
Well done.
you are enveloped in a golden light that miraculously heals your wounds, surrounding you with a sudden growth of flowers and green grasses and other healthy things.
Kind of turn to you, and like the elk skull sort of opens, and you just hear, "Thanks, Scout."
Oh.
Got your back. Now go in there.
All right. Unfortunately, it is now the harpy's turn, and the harpy is going to. Give me just 1 second. The harpy is going to cast Scio on Richter.
I wish they wouldn't. Because I'm
A
weak
lot
to that.
cooler if you did.
Yeah, I don't want to get knocked down.
Fortunately, it misses.
Ha!
Nice.
So Richter sees them purple bubbles coming, and he's like, no.
And we are back around to Chuck.
Okay. I am just like, I've just about McFucking had it with this. I've got fucking Power Ranger over here. I've got a fucking SCP cryptid over here. I've got knockoff Spawn over here.
Excuse you, I am obviously cross-dressing Joan of Arc.
And here I am in my fucking tight-ass football pants. Fighting a goddamn monster in Nightmare on Elm Street, and I've just goddamn had it.
Chuck, these people seem to be surpassing you.
I
And
know.
you know that you're better than this. You know that you're better than this. Every challenge that you feel you've ever faced in your life, you have risen to the occasion and you have overcome. And this time will be no different.
And I'm just like, I just like yell, just so frustrated, yell, and unleash my persona.
Yeah, go for it. Give us that secret.
Okay, so it's basically like an icy fog, and a chariot pulled by white horses comes out with a, like, when I say statuesque, she looks like she is carved from white marble, except it's just ice. And it is a typical Romanesque woman with this tall helmet, like the Athena-style helmet that she's carrying, and a handful of javelins and laurel. And she rides out, and I step off the chariot, and I am dressed in just, it's essentially like white leather belts, as in just like completely covering in a skin-tight outfit, almost like a straight jacket, where it just kind of dangles off a little bit too. And yeah, what do I have that I can do?
Fuck him up, Chuck!
I am going to go attack and use my sweep low ability.
Hell yeah.
Defense.
Go for it. All right, so you're going to make a basic melee attack.
Deep offense.
So you're going to make a melee attack. I'm not going to have you spend the SP until you know for sure you've succeeded in the attack. So go ahead and make your basic melee. Perfect. And now you're going to invoke sweep low. So you're going to spend an SP, and this thing is now downed.
Knocked prone.
And this is the only combatant in this attack. It has been knocked down. You guys can do an all-out attack if you want.
Yes!
Yeah.
Yes!
They're wide open. Get in there.
Go for it. So if everybody could just go to your basic melee attack, and next to the attack button, there's a button that says all out. I want everybody to click on that.
Mm-hmm.
As I click it, I have to do the call out. Take a bite out of this.
Love that.
Oh no! Just 1 damage.
Yeah. I don't have the raw damage and the bonus to damage filled in on my chains.
Okay. I would think it's a 1d6 because that's the standard.
Okay. And then no bonus.
No bonus for damage. No.
Hiya! Oh boy.
The same.
Alrighty, that is
I love
still
helping.
a total of 11 damage, and that is enough to take this thing down.
Oh man,
Fantastic
Oh,
job, you
just
guys.
Friendship.
this comes in. Yeah, no sweats.
We love that. We love that. Alrighty. We have successfully all awakened to our personas, and we have defeated our first shadow. And now that combat is over, I think it's time for us to take a break. So make sure everybody out in the audience, make sure you guys get up, stretch, have a drink of water, take care of yourselves. We'll be back in 5 to 10 minutes. See you guys on the other side.
And we're back. Yo, what's up? We are back. We just awakened our personas, which are all cool and stuff. As a reminder, everyone, again, welcome back. Thank you so much for spending your afternoon with us. We are playing the Persona RPG, and we are playing to benefit Extra Life. If you don't know what Extra Life is, it is a charity going on all month long, all year long, but really this weekend is usually the big weekend for it. We're raising money for our local Children's Miracle Network hospitals, and I don't know if you have ever been sick and in the hospital, it sucks. Okay, so can you imagine? I don't want to imagine being a kid and having to go through the healthcare system, or a parent, or any of that. And every little bit that you donate to the drive helps out with that. If you want to donate to the drive, specifically our team, type an exclamation mark Extra Life. It will bring you to our team link, and on top of that, I am matching all of my. I think we even got a dono here because I'm looking at it. We're at 1377.69 now, who was sent to us by Emma Hummelu. Thank you, Emma. Went ahead and donated that. And on top of all of that, I'm matching all of my sub points for this month. I've been doing it since September. With a $1 donation. So if you have a Twitch Prime that's just sort of hanging around and you don't know where to send it to, send it here. It'll go to a good cause. And feed me. Without further ado,
both good causes.
that means he doesn't have to feed me. Without further ado, Celeste, take us away, friend.
Alrighty. We are back, and our party have all, except for Richter, awakened to their personas for the first time. It was kind of a unique experience. Richter, do you want to describe when you first awakened to your persona?
Yeah. It was. I mean, it was kind of very blasé in that regard. I ended up in Oneros one night while I was walking back from the library, and there was a fight. I got jumped by a load of Jackos and Jack Frosts. And they were like, "He who," with knives, and I was like, "I'm dead." And then Panacea was like, "Perhaps not," and that was pretty much it. The situation with Richter, though, is that he just doesn't know what the proper terminology for any of this stuff is. So he's like, I don't even know that this is a persona. I just know it told me it was Panacea. I don't like it. I wish it would go away.
I see.
Yes.
Well, with this on your mind, you folks have felled the harpy, and Jackie, Chuck, and Dylan, you all realize now that there is a power within you that you didn't know about before.
Power. I mean, it's not. It's too much. You know, I'm not used to having it. I always thought that I was to be used as a tool for an end or for something else. And
You saying this out loud, or is this like internal monologue?
This is out loud. I have there's very little barriers. All my aspects are 0, and I kind of have to grow into the emotion in order for it to actually affect me. So I'm trying to really dig in and kind of be genuine and say, listen, this is all super new to me, but I'm willing to take it in stride because it has to be better than whatever fate I had prior.
Richter's gonna gently pat Dylan on the shoulder, give it a little squeeze. That's a encouraging outlook, Dylan. So I guess Richter will sort of step in front of the group and sort of motion with one hand as like the chains are sort of reforming around his body, and says, "Congratulations, I suppose."
Thanks.
These these are your... Well, I'm not sure what the word for them would be, but they're your expressions of your true selves.
You
The-
see, you see Jackie like lift its hand up, and it's just like got these long tendrils, claws that just sort of like drip off, and then they like separate, and like I just like tilt my head curiously at it, and it's like fucking rad.
These are your true selves. These are the secrets behind the masks that you wear.
So angry. Does that mean that I'm angry?
Richter, like, to that question, kind of, he gets a bit wide-eyed and like a bit of a sheen of sweat. And he's like, no, you shouldn't read too deeply into the thematics of what's happening with your persona. We don't need to worry about that or question it or anything. It's an expression of who you are, secret from the rest of the world. Things that you would rather not be made public.
And there's a nasally voice that comes from behind you. Yeah, but it is kind of the true self.
What the fuck is that?
And Richter, standing behind you, there is this. You feel like it's something out of a cartoon. Even for this place, even for here, this is a little bit out there. There is a raccoon, and an anthropomorphic raccoon standing behind you, and
Yay.
like it's in its hand. It's got like this little dagger. And it's got its hip jutted out and a hand on its hip. It's about time some other Persona users showed up around here.
I am
So
begging
why
you
the
to tell me right now that you are not a chimera.
Fuck is there for a talking raccoon here? What the? I'm so
Why the
sick
fuck?
of this place.
What do you mean chimera? They're shadows.
They're like chimera. They're monsters. They represent the darkness in your heart.
I mean, there's a specific shadow that's called a chimera, sure, but they're shadows overall.
You're just sort of like leaning further and further back every time the camera cuts to him.
Do you know this trash panda?
Listen, lady, I'm a raccoon.
I am not a lady.
Oh, sorry, pardon me. Dear thing. It's one of the creepier personas I've seen, to be honest.
Oh no, we're judgy. You're a raccoon.
A little judgy out.
Well,
You
to
have
be
a
honest
name.
with you, it's about time some other Persona users showed up. I've been following this one around for a while.
You just been stalking the Sailor Scout?
I wasn't gonna reveal myself to just one Persona user.
I could have used the help.
To be honest, I would have done the same thing, just because it's funny.
Charles.
What? It is. And in my defense, I'm also a little high right now, and I believe I'm dealing with some deep-seated emotional trauma. It's processing really fast, so cut me some slack.
Listen, you're a smart cookie, okay? You were figuring it out just fine on your own. Maybe you got the wrong terminology, but you got the right idea, and that's really all it is. It's ideas. A rose by any other name, or whatever the fuck they say.
So, if you're not you said shadow, what are you? And who are you?
All right, listen, I'm a little fuzzy on the details. I just know that I have a persona. I can use it. Not in
Well, fuzzy.
combat necessarily, but you know, I'm one of yous guys.
Checks out.
So listen, you help me out with what's the one that's around here called Momus? You help me out with this Momus, and I'll keep helping y'all use out with the rest of everything, because I'm figuring this isn't gonna be a one-time thing, you know?
Wait, what do you mean keep helping us? We did that by ourselves.
Right. You did it by yourselves because I had to make sure that you were up to snuff.
But so you haven't helped us yet.
Not yet, but I'm going to.
Why?
Because what the fuck else am I supposed to do? I'm a talking raccoon.
Fucking fair, yo, dude. Here.
Let's not look the gift talking raccoon in the mouth.
To be fair, I haven't seen many trash cans around here, so that really does narrow down the options.
Celeste, can I roll academics?
Go for it.
Or, sorry, academics. Knowledge.
Go for it.
All right.
Academics, knowledge, tomato. It's what you know.
Ka-chow. Okay, I have no idea whom's
Nah.
in mythology this creature is.
Nah,
That you mentioned.
you're not even sure there's a mythology for this. This
not
is
for-
weird.
Not for the raccoon, the creature that the raccoon
Oh.
mentioned. Yeah,
Yeah, Momus. Yeah, no, you
I got nothing.
got nothing. You like it's one of those things that like you feel like you've heard it before,
Mhm.
but right at this particular moment, you're so thrown by what's happening that it's not coming to you.
Oh, are we talking like a 3-foot raccoon, like normal raccoon size? Or are we talking like a human-sized raccoon?
No, it's normal raccoon sized.
Okay, that's more
It's-
adorable.
Yeah.
I have a question.
Yeah, go for it, deer thing.
Do you monopolize an entire island to yourself?
I'm not a tanuki.
Oh. That's not a no. I'm gonna like I feel like so we're gonna destroy the mono for the panda.
The Momus.
The mono for the panda. And like
I don't know. Are you?
I'm asking for a vote from my fellow classmates.
Does that get us out of here? Because I'm for whatever path gets us out of here.
Well, I mean, you don't have to fight it. You could just leave. But,
it's not fun. I like it here.
Okay, I'm liking you more and more, dear thing.
Plus the raccoon. The raccoon has faced the dangers of their heart and come out on top. It takes courage. It's bravery. It's a strong raccoon.
I'm the bravest raccoon y'all are ever gonna meet.
It's factually correct.
Fairytale, are you from the res? Bear tells me the res raccoons are the toughest around.
I don't know who these res raccoons are, but I'm gonna scratch all of their eyes out.
That's
Does-
racist.
Does Momus's
Is it?
appearance have anything to do with the original opening to this place?
Hey,
Yeah,
real
it's-
quick though,
Yeah, go
more
for it.
than Amia. Thank you so much for that raid of 18. We're playing some Persona for extra life. Appreciate your faces. Just a little content warning. It's fucking weird. But thank you so much, fam. We appreciate you here. Continue, GM.
To reiterate, the talking raccoon.
And the eldritch horror I've just become.
Sort of looks you up and down. Well, yeah, that's Momus is the whole reason this place even showed up to begin with. This subsection of the metaverse, it's that thing's fault.
So Richter kind of whacks Chuck on the front of his arm. See, there you go. We put this thing on ice. We get to go home. No more metaverse.
Well, this is just a pocket of the metaverse. I've taken to calling them
Oni bros.
No. That's the what does that mean? They're
The
dreams.
Greek
I've taken to calling them dreams.
Richter's just dying in the background. Like, I had a whole glossary put together.
I'm gonna have have to look over this glossary of yours because there's too much metaphor going on. You gotta stick to the facts.
Oh. He reaches it sort of like into the chains of his skirt for like a thigh pouch and pulls out the copy of the Golden Bough and just sort of like defensively hands it over to the raccoon. Like, I only had a small subsection of information to work off of.
He takes it and he starts flipping through it with his creepy little hands.
Creepy little thumbs. They shouldn't have.
No,
I
those are
think
cute.
his
They're like-
hands are very cute.
I also agree with you.
I mean, I guess some of this is at least close. It's almost like somebody's been here before.
Have you ever noticed that raccoons always act like it's the first time they've ever noticed that they have hands that work?
Chuck.
Yeah, sorry, no, I'm focused.
Yeah, he slams the little book shut and passes it back. We'll work together on it. I think. Listen, you're a smart cookie. You wouldn't have made it this long if you wasn't. So I don't know. Maybe we can work together and come up with some more accurate terminology.
What
So, like-
kind of cookie are you, Dick?
What?
I'm sorry. There's a cookie on my dick.
Excuse me?
I know. So Jackie turns like its skull-faced head over to Richard and asks, "What kind of cookie are you, Dick? Are you chocolate chip, snickerdoodle?" I'm asking because I'm hungry.
I could really go for a ginger snap right now.
An Oreo.
Richter
Dude.
kind of fluffs out his long blonde hair.
Man, Oreos, dude.
He's like, I'm afraid I am a very boring sugar cookie.
No, it's fine. And I'm gonna like lead in like super, super, super close, and you just see like a little black tongue like just kind of come out of the skull. You know what? I'm not gonna lick you.
It would be impolite to do so.
Yeah.
But I appreciate the hesitation.
Anytime you need a good licking.
So I have a compartment where I can put stuff.
Immediately, just
Nick
as
pulls-
beat red as his armor, just kind of like begins walking off.
I was gonna put away some cookies that I had stuffed in the container, and I'm like, okay.
Okay, time out.
We're not actually doing
Husband,
cookies.
can you just bring me one of those brownie cookies that you just pulled out of the cupboard, please?
It's too much cookie talk. It's too much.
Yes? Okay. Sorry,
Yeah,
y'all.
Probably
Continue.
stale, but
I can't believe you. Those better have been in the freezer.
no, they're probably stale, but whatever.
Okay.
I, those
okay.
things like
so
ice cold in the freezer.
So little Oreos. Fuck. So
Where are our cookies? Come into frame for us and give us cookies.
So little raccoon. Would you like to be cold?
You know, I'm gonna be perfectly honest with you, dear thing. I haven't really thought about it.
Can I
'Cause,
call you Bandit?
You know what? Sure,
Alright.
sure. Whatever floats your boat.
Cool. Thanks. I had a raccoon named Bandit once.
Oh yeah, no shit. What
Oh.
happened to them?
The Res Dogs.
Oh,
Names are a powerful thing, Jackie. You've done something very good here. I'll wait for you to finish your cookie.
No, it's fine. We're gonna go fuck up the mono.
What do you mean names are a powerful thing?
They're symbolic. They represent the totality of who we are. Were you not paying attention in mythology? In sophomore year, they covered the whole Fae thing, stealing your name. Do you not take notes,
there
Chuck?
was Rachel Hyndman. She was sitting next to me in mythology, so a little distracting. It's a great semester, but it was a really distracting class. If you know what I mean. Yeah.
Keep talking, Chuck. The homework is just piling up. Just keep running your mouth. I'm going to keep assigning books.
Bandit has begun to scamper off, and he is sort of like darting between little bits of ruined building, and he seems to be scouting ahead.
Oh, I'm straight up following. Like, as soon as Bandit, like, starts to go, like, I just sort of turn, and it doesn't even look like I walk. It just sort of seems like, because you can't even see my feet. It's just shadow melded into the floor, and I'm just sort of floating over, like, hunched over, like, following the, like, if you didn't know better, I might be one of the shadows here. Like, and I'm gonna follow the raccoon.
I'll be with him, but I just want to ask. So, Richter, Cliff Notes version on the names thing. Should we be like using our real names in here? I think
Alias wouldn't hurt.
I didn't catch the first bit of that. Sorry.
Oh, maybe keep your name close to your chest. An alias can't hurt.
Dude. You get code names here. Nice.
Richter kind of nods and he goes, if you want them, I haven't had to work with anyone here yet, so I haven't really thought of code names or anything like that, but consider it, and I'll do the same. To that, he reaches into his into the chains of his skirt, pulls out two grappling hook heads, throws one onto a piece of rubble that's up in the air a little bit, and Spider-Man's his way up onto it.
Oh fuck! I want one of those.
Chain gang.
Does a really cool
Chain gang.
Yeah, does one of those really cool front flips and like lands very delicately somehow in the high heels.
Well, I'm just gonna
high-heeled Greaves.
I'm just gonna call him Spawn. Works. It's like you've never seen the movie before.
You know what? Slow. I don't know if children. I don't know if high schoolers have if that movie is older than some high schoolers at this
it's
juncture.
definitely older than most high schoolers
Like,
right now. And it's
like,
also...
you mean the movie that came out before I was born? And then, like, real life Andrew is just like, time to wither into
just
cool.
This scene from Indiana Jones. Just
No,
Yeah.
I'm stoked. 20 years ago was the 2000s, huh? Awesome.
Remember, 1997 was 56 years ago.
200 years ago in the 80s.
Okay, listen, one of your affinities is not psychic damage, so can we stop?
I'm weak to psychic damage.
I'm stopping in the middle of my hovering and I'm looking over my shoulder. Hey, Narc, you coming?
Yeah, you know what? Exactly. I love going with the deer. I feel a lot safer there. So we're just gonna take a stroll down Spirit Lane.
I feel really safe with the Eldritch Horror just floating around.
I mean, to be fair, you are a very approachable Eldritch Horror.
Just the whole movement without being ambulatory just kind of weirds me out a little bit. But
I get good vibes from it. I think.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Friend shaped.
Yes.
I'm just getting have y'all never seen Bram Stoker's Dracula? That shit, big vibes.
Alrighty, well, Bandit sort of like leads the way almost, scampering through the ruins. He seems to understand where you all are heading. And he seems to have already scouted out the path there, to the point where you hear other monsters and other shadows out in the distance, but none of them are ever as close as that first one that you fought. So it seems to be the case that you're all pretty safe with Bandit, because Bandit seems to have gotten the lay of the land already.
Yeah, Bandit's a stone cold badass. No shadow messes with him. Cut him up with their little nail file knife.
Oh no.
Bandit's got this shit.
And as he leads you, he manages to find possibly the singular intact building in this entire wasteland. And it is this big, it looks like a stereotypical nuclear power plant. It is like straight up some Simpsons shit. It is just this building, and there's a gate to get into it, and he scampers over the gate and manages to do a little flip over the barbed wire at the top of the fence, and finds a button, and it opens the gate for you. And he's sort of standing there with his little arms crossed.
Good job.
Alrighty. Now, from what I can tell, Momus is inside of here. I don't know where exactly, but I know that this is the center point of this particular dream. And if we're going to take it down, we got to get into the heart of this here facility. I don't know exactly how dangerous it may or may not be, but given the scarcity of shadows around here, it might not be so bad.
Richter's gonna drop down on one of the chains near Jackie and wrap the chain back into place. Are you okay, or do you need time to recover?
How can I tell?
Do you feel hurt?
Only emotionally.
Then I think you'll be okay.
Okay. Thanks for asking.
He gets a little smile, like, yeah, I'm helping. Yeah.
I'm feeling pretty good, you know? A little kind of, invincible right now.
Trust me, Momus will change that right quick. This thing
I'm gonna
is
fuck the mono up with a vaccine.
Why do you keep calling it the mono? What the
That's
fuck
what
is
you
the
keep
mono?
saying.
Momus.
It tilts. It just kind of tilts its head. Yeah, mono.
Momus with a US. Like USA. Like,
Richter, it's been said sufficiently at this point that you're starting to remember that it is that is blame. Blame is the word that keeps coming to your mind now when you're hearing this word. I didn't hear you before.
Oh, sorry. I was reiterating blame. Yeah.
Yeah.
So Richter kind of stops walking and he goes, Momus is an accuser? A Justicar? Something of that nature?
Yeah, how'd you know?
Been reading a lot about these things.
All right. Maybe all your research ain't that bad anyway. Okay. You know, I do like you. You're smart. You're a smart cookie.
Doesn't look half bad in a chain skirt either.
That gets him even more red. Excuse me, I need to go bury myself alive.
So, Bandit starts to scamper into the facility, and he leads you basically directly to the front doors. And it seems like he hasn't scouted this place out as well just yet. But he is Anthony, are you trying to?
Can't hear you.
I can't hear you. No, I think you turned it back off, maybe?
I saw the blue light on his little finger.
Yeah, I did.
Now it's red. Oh,
No.
there.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
Oh, there we
Yes.
Okay.
okay.
go. Being weird.
Yeah, no. So I was gonna give him a little piece of confiscated cotton candy. So just want to hopefully find like a piece of spirit water, and see if he loses it or not. But whenever we get to a piece of spirit water, I'm trying to set it up for the future.
I
Oh my
support this
God.
action.
I've seen.
The Codex Astartes definitely supports this action.
Whew, okay. Yeah, he sort of takes the little cotton candy from you with his little hands, and he's like, "I gotta wash it off first."
Yeah, you do.
And he sort of like secrets it in a little pocket. You don't know where there's a pocket on his person, but he like pulls out a little bit of his fur and sort of stuffs it down. And you're wondering if he doesn't have like, if he's not a marsupial actually, because like he definitely put it in a pocket.
He's wearing skin tight pants that are the exact same color and texture of his fur.
It's a possum with a raccoon mask.
I can't believe we got bamboozled so hard. What do these doors look like? Are they locked, unlocked, open, closed?
They're already open. One of them is hanging off the hinges, and inside is like just you get this oppressive air from the inside, and it's definitely out here. It's been much easier to like breathe, and it's almost because it's been so open. You notice that the other places you've been to, whenever you're indoors, it's very claustrophobic. Out here, it's not been so bad. You realize you're going to get the same kind of sense of claustrophobia if you walk into this facility, and this feels more like what you're used to.
This is where the danger's really going to ramp up. Richter says to the rest of the group as a warning.
Citrus growls.
Well,
I'm
do
like,
it.
Richter's looking at Chuck like, all right, go get him, Tiger. It's all you.
All right.
Fuck him up, Chuck. Get in there.
Door or window?
The door is open.
Well, I mean, I thought we might be a little ninja about it and like sneak in. Whatever. Let's go then. Just gonna walk through the front door.
Richard kind of like rolls his eyes and smiles at Dylan like, come on, this Chuck guy's crazy. We love him. Get a load of this guy, Cam, sort of situation. Hey, Richard's gonna go in second.
Go ahead, Dylan. I'll take the rear. I want to look at all of you from behind.
Stop being so goddamn creepy.
I can't. I'm manifested into this.
Well, stop it.
No.
All right. So a lot of you proceed into the facility, and on the inside, it's very you know when you've just freshly painted a wall, but you've used too much paint and it's running? It's like that everywhere. Is like this dripping down the wall. It's like somebody put too thick of a coat of paint on every wall here. Oddly enough, you're not smelling paint, but that's what it looks like, and it makes you not want to touch anything because you're afraid that it's going to be sticky or goopy or just wet and uncomfortable. And it feels wrong. Everything about the inside of this facility feels wrong.
Influence of the shadow.
Possibly.
Well, Richter says to the
Oh,
to
okay,
Bandit.
okay.
Yeah, to Bandit specifically.
Oh yeah, that's got to be this thing. It's ugh. You know, the way these things usually operate, they usually some flavor of gross.
I wonder what this thing could represent.
Well,
I mean, who cares what it represents? We're taking it down. That's the important bit.
Wouldn't knowing
There's
what it
more of these.
represents help reveal a weakness?
Is it like 10 layers of paint? Is it like a lot?
Is its weakness just turpentine?
I was trying to peel back the layers and get to the heart of the situation.
Is it an oil painting or is it acrylic?
Like an ogre, it just has layers.
Layers.
I like your thought process there, Dylan. You're starting to see the depth of the metaphor. It's all metaphor and symbolism here.
Or, maybe the walls are just nasty.
I've been on a camping trip that ended up kind of like this before.
I suppose, Bandit, at times a cigar is in fact just a cigar.
And sometimes the walls are just painted. And he sticks his hand on the wall.
Oh no!
And it sinks in.
I'm gonna grab the
continues
raccoon
to
and try to
sink in.
pull it back.
That's not as simple as it seemed.
I'm just gonna grab the raccoon and be like, "Oh, no, it's mine."
Jackie, make an athletics check.
Oh
Okay.
God, no.
I'm gonna heave.
But we all liked Bandit. Why did he have to die? To
Well,
prove a
that was
Well,
a-
he's not dead. He's not dead.
An
yet.
eight. Yeah.
Okay. So you managed to keep Bandit from slipping completely into the gross, but you're not getting him out. You stopped whatever's sucking him in, but you're not getting him out yet. Okay. I admit this was not my most well thought out plan. Little help here.
Okay, where's his knife? I'll just take off his arm.
Please don't. I kind of need that.
I'm going to throw him a chain.
Okay. He grabs it, and he is clinging to it with his one free hand.
Dylan, Chuck, get in here. Help me out.
We'll start pulling.
I'm gonna get on the jets. I'm gonna try and lift a little bit. with,
Lift?
Yeah, so I was gonna try and like levitate a little bit with the jets. Not enough to really like help anybody or push anybody out, but just try and like use the propulsion to.
Okay. Yeah. With your combined efforts, you manage to pull him back out, and his little hand comes free with a sickening.
My tendrils surround him.
Okay, I'm out now. You can stop enveloping me in your form.
I
Cut it out with
release.
the hugging.
I release Bandit.
And he sort of shakes his little hand, and little droplets of whatever the fuck it was come off of him. Ugh. Okay. I admit maybe there's more to this. Good idea for moving forward. Don't touch the walls.
Don't touch the walls.
Don't touch the walls.
I won't touch the walls now.
Richter's gonna kind of fall back as we like start moving again. To Dylan.
Oh, are you scared? Should we be scared together?
You're not wearing your persona, are you?
Wearing? No. I mean, it's he's a little scared, but like me.
I thought you were manifesting the same persona type that Jackie was, but you're not.
No.
You're not human, are you?
And then I show like the metal, like gears, and the rings and some of the parts underneath me, and you're like, no, I'm a shadow suppression unit. I was purchased as surplus, and from a long war 20 years ago, one that never ended. But they had some spare models, and I was one of a newer generation that could grow like a normal child and live a sequential life each year, growing a little bit more. So you know what? I didn't even find out until a couple years ago, or I just thought this is how it was. But so I've been lied to, and I've been dealing with it. You know what? And today, before we got in here, I felt like that was enough. It was time to start trusting. others apart from the violent tendencies of my parents and what they tell me to do.
That's got to be really overwhelming, I'm sure.
It's okay. I'm comforted by my dress. It feels like it really envelops all of me. Like I'm always getting hugged. That's how it
Here.
feels being in this place.
Um, Richter grabs one of the links from his chain and pulls it off and offers it to you.
Immediate bracelet. Immediate, like I'm just gonna wrap it around. Just gonna put my hand through it if I can, and just just try to wrap it back around. Like fold up the fingers and then put it through, and then refold them back out, and then now it's just like locked on there. And it clinks a lot, but I'm not so worried about being stealthy.
Keep that, and if you ever need help, remember that that's the chain that will bind us together.
This will be the out of character. This will be the trinket that I'll use.
Yay!
Oh!
Yeah. If whenever I need to call upon the spirit of my growing heart.
Hey, Chuck.
But
Do you have any emotions you wish to get off your chest right now? Like ahead of the hallway, like as y'all are having like a moment back there, just
It's
like
like a darkness at the end of a hallway, calling for emotion.
No, I think I'm good. Yeah, no,
Cool.
no. Just doing peachy right now.
Let's go take care of this virus.
Yeah, let's go kick this guy in the dick and get the fuck out of here. Like, oh shit. Oh man.
What? Did you kiss him already? Did you catch the
Heck?
motto?
No, I think I probably missed the last quarter of the game, and the coach is gonna fucking kill me. He's gonna have me doing fucking suicides and burpees until I graduate.
Chuck, can I tell you a secret?
What?
You suck at football.
Hey, fuck you!
No, no. Listen, you shouldn't manifest your energy in something you're bad at.
I'm fucking great at football. Sophomore year, I set 3 records.
And then they were broke by a freshman a week later.
So?
Listen, you're no AA Ron, okay? Yo, chill out, Az. I'm already famous. Fuck off. Sorry.
Get them bots out.
Well,
Get
no,
that
keep
bot
Dylan, but
out.
the rest of the bots got to go. Dylan can say.
Yeah.
To the firewall. Let's go.
Listen, what are you really passionate
Not getting eaten by monsters here.
about? Well, that leaves out you being my prom date. It's like clearly still sarcastic in its monster form. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt the moment that was happening behind us.
No, I think you're right. I think Chuck also sucks at football.
Oh, what the fuck? Everyone's a hater.
Wow.
No. We were there, and you were talking about ways to get happier, and you just weren't having a good time. You were so stressed. You look like I did when I'm under the bleachers taking notes to report later.
Do you really want to report me?
That's a really weird comparison and all. But like, yeah, it's stressful, but like when you're playing at a high level, man, it's the kind of nature of the game. Like,
It's high school football. There's nothing high level about it. And
yeah,
you're in
there
Washington. If we were in Texas, it'd be a different thing.
There is pressure when you got recruiters showing up to the games.
They're not gonna hire you. You should concentrate on your grades.
I've already got 4 offers to college.
Are they community colleges?
confuse you. Like, Washington State put in an offer for me, all right?
Just don't push yourself. You know,
Yeah.
As long as you're happy, that's like the important part. As long as football's still making you happy.
Why wouldn't I be happy, man? I got an offer for a full ride at Washington.
It's cool, but it comes with stipulations. I'm pretty sure, like accessing database, and you need to keep like a certain GPA. Like you need to have like a certain. It's a lot of pressure. You have to keep up. I don't know. Might not want to do it.
Yeah, well, not like I want to go to like Berkeley or. Who wants to go to Berkeley?
I have a scholarship to Berkeley.
Yeah, you would.
You would.
Fucking people at Berkeley look like you just half the time already. I'm talking in this fucking getup, Rich, too.
You got a problem with the way I look?
Yeah, it's gonna haunt my fucking nightmares.
Okay, colonizer.
Okay. Yeah.
I'm about to throw down, boy!
Richter's gonna step in between the two. Listen, the both of you. We have more important things to deal with right now than petty infighting. If you want to scrap about this, you can do it later.
Oh,
Right
we were
now-
fighting?
I'm just... Let's cool off before I say something you'll regret.
Head tilt.
Okay, so yeah, Richter's gonna rotate to Charles, like put both hands on Charles's shoulders and be like, perhaps you weren't paying attention. I think she could destroy you. I don't want to see this become a fight where one of you needs to be scraped off the pavement.
I'm just going on like a full on like Nick Cage, just like Twitch, just like whatever, man, just whatever. All right, you know what? Let's go in here. Let's fucking beat the shit out of this Modifius dude, whatever the fuck his name is, and let's get the hell out of here and
Mono.
pretend this never happened.
Oh my god, it's Momus!
I don't care if his name's Morpheus. I'm gonna take his blue pill and shove it right up his ass. Let's
Oh.
fucking do this.
I'm gonna kill a deity my way.
Not for
Right.
nothing, Celeste, but would you real quick like spell that for me?
M-O... Where did I fucking find it? Sorry. M-O-M-U-S.
M-O-M-U-S.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Let me go ahead and put that right in the chat. Because I've been out of character forgetting this guy's name. And I'm like, yeah, Mephistopheles or whatever.
It's all good. So petty infighting aside, you folks continue down the hallway. There have been some heartwarming moments, some not so heartwarming moments, but as you stumble into what appears to be some sort of central chamber, it's very dark in here. It's very dark, and there's like this weird smell of like sulfur, and
Who farted? Sorry.
no, it's fine. And just across this chamber, this pretty sizable chamber, there's just this one light that's glowing, and it's not glowing enough to like illuminate anything. It's like a light on a console. And Bandit sort of like slowly starts to move over, and he's like down on all fours.
Don't touch it.
Okay, listen. I'm not gonna touch it, okay? I just
said about the wall.
I didn't say I wasn't going to touch it. I said nothing bad was going to happen if I touched it. Clearly, I was incorrect in that assessment.
I'll go touch it for you.
I don't think we should touch it at all. I don't remember this room being here. I don't like this.
Is there any like obvious way out, or is it like sort of leading?
Just the way you came, and as you turn back to assure that that path is in fact still open,
Mm-hmm.
the doors swing shut.
Yep.
I don't like that either.
And the light in front of you becomes 2 lights, and then 3, and then 6. And the little lights continue to light up, and more lights come up in the chamber. And you can see this hulking figure of what looks to be some manner of automaton. And in either of its hands, it has like the 2 broken halves of what looks to be a merchant's scale. And it stands to its full enormous height.
Uncle?
Does the call out over its head say Momus?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah. I think it's time for some initiative.
Yeah, Richard's like, I think this might be the guy. Fits the description. Yeah. 80 feet tall, 4 arms.
Yeah, yep, sounds like the right guy. Yep.
Yeah,
Okay.
mhm. We got him, boys.
Break him away, toys.
You cuff him. I'll read him his rights.
And then like hearing that, like I just get I start shaking because I've been hearing like jokes like that my whole life. Like,
Oh, sorry.
Ooh.
yeah, I'm like,
Oh, no. Oh no. So let me see. We've got Dylan going first, followed by Jackie. And then did Jackie roll initiative twice? No, okay.
No, I'm a
Sorry.
6. Yeah.
That'd be Chuck.
Okay, so I was starting from the wrong point. Where's Chuck's roll?
I
Am
go
I not
first.
seeing it? Oh, that's right, because you don't roll. That's right.
Yeah,
I'm sorry,
I
we
roll.
discussed that. So Chuck going at the speed of fast,
Yeah.
and then Jackie, and then
And now it's Chuck,
Point
Dylan,
here.
Jackie.
Chuck Dylan. Right, sorry, Chuck Dylan, Jackie. No, Chuck Dylan, sorry. Chuck, Dylan, and then the monster, and then your raccoon friend,
Yeah.
then Jackie, then Richter.
Yeah.
But the healer going last is good, right?
Yeah, I'll just set up like a beach chair and just start reading my book again. Like, just let me know when you need a band-aid. It's all good.
Yeah. Chuck, going at the speed of fast, you are first.
Yes, so I am going to use my free action
Uh-huh.
to summon my phantom steed. And
Nice.
literally just take a run and jump and hang off the side of this riderless chariot.
Nice.
I'm going to spend 3 SP to put it up to speed 3. Which is
Okay.
as fast as it can go. And going to literally drive me closer so I can hit them with my spear. And make a attack.
Cool. Go for it.
Give him the pokes, Captain.
Yep. I'm gonna go hit it. I'm gonna go poke him with my little stick.
Scary cavalry.
As soon as I find my attacking here. Here we go. Go for it. Woo!
Let's
All right. Yeah, that's a hit.
Let's get
All
And
right.
then-
We've got. Got.
What's my willpower right now? It should just be 1, right?
Should be 1. Yes.
Okay, so I do an extra 4 damage on top of that with spear attacks.
Nice. All right. So that is 7 damage. It's a pretty sizable hit. Well done. Next person to go is not Jackie. Sorry, Dylan. I don't know why I keep wanting Jackie to go.
the strong deer. No, but I'll just do some. So, coming down from the strength of the awakening in the persona realigning, it's going to cast a smaller flame, but still a flame nonetheless. Hopefully,
Yeah.
Momus is not as resistant to fire, and will cast Aggie. Let's see. Oh, it's more than that, but
Sorry, just go ahead and roll 2d6 for me, plus your magic rating, whatever that happens to be.
oh, I don't know why. Okay, well, definitely not a definitely not a hit with a 3 and a 1. So this is gonna be a failure.
Yeah. That was a D8, just for the record. One of those was a D8. I don't know how. But yeah. Unfortunately, no hit. Nice try. Next up is going to be, I believe I said, the monster. So Momus is going to lift its arms, and it holds out the two halves of those scales.
Mm-hmm.
And the left side is the one that dips, and when the left side dips, the right arm comes up and it casts a trying to remember what the baseline bless spell is. I should have had this all written down.
Koha.
Koha. It casts Koha on Jackie.
Why is everything just attack me? I'm just
Have
standing
you tried
here.
not looking awful?
It does. Unfortunately, it does hit
Ugh,
because you being, I believe you're weak to bless,
Mm-hmm.
which means it gets a +2 to hit.
Mm-hmm.
So you take 6 damage.
Okay.
And you are downed because you are weak to bless.
Gotcha.
Alrighty, so next up is y'all's little raccoon friend Bandit. And okay, this is what I meant about me not being able to fight, but I have other tricks I can try. And he casts Rakukaja on all of you. So for the next 3 times each one of you is hit, you will be taking 2 less damage.
Noise.
And as Bandit summons his persona, you see that it is a Tanuki.
Yes.
Is it Tom Nook? I'm sorry.
It is not Tom Nook, but it is in fact a Tanuki.
Gotcha.
And the Tanuki multiplies itself by 4 and turns itself into stone and drops in front of each one of you, erecting a protective barrier around you. Next up is actually Jackie this time.
Okay. I'll stand up.
Okay, you'll be taking -1 to all your actions from standing up from being downed.
Yeah, that's fine. And I will. You know what? If it's gonna use magic on me, I'm gonna use magic on it, and I would like to cast Eha, which is the dark one, which I have
Excellent.
an affinity for. And you see like my persona kind of like appear behind me, and I would like to share in chat what my persona looks like. It's called Dior, which is a North American cryptid that is the worst. So,
Isn't it many things, but especially not a deer?
it's especially not a deer. And this is what it looks like in chat, and essentially like a whole bunch of just like I like stand back and a whole bunch of tendrils just come out of the ground and attack the monovirus.
Very creepy.
It's so creepy. Alright, so I take a -1, but my affinity gives me +2?
Yes.
Okay, so it's really just
And
a
it's-
+1.
Well, it's weak, so that's where you're getting the +2 from. It's gonna be weak to
Gotcha.
curse.
Well, bitch. 2 can play at that game. Where's my character sheet at? It just sort of vanished on me. It's fine. Nope, that's the roll 20. That's my character sheet. Okay. And so do I type weaken?
When it gives you the
Gotcha.
dialogue box, select weak, and that'll automatically
10
package
to
it.
hit.
Well done. All right, so
Mhm.
that's going to be, it's automatically packaged in. So 7 damage, not
Mhm.
bad, and it is downs. So if y'all want to all-out attack, you are more than welcome.
Who's next? Is it me? But who's next in round? Because they get the cool
Call out.
call out. Yeah.
It would be Richter who's next in turn.
Okay.
Sweet. So Richter, like, as he's whirling the morning star above, or the chain star above his head, break the morale. Get in there.
Let's go.
Wrong button.
Why am I rolling so low in my all outs?
Yeah, what is going on with this?
I didn't do good either.
Oh, it looks like it's static based off. Oh, it's 1d6. That's why.
Okay.
Yeah, it scales off of the damage that's in the field for your weapon.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
I was like, this bell curve is real left-handed for some reason.
That's a total of 10 damage. Well done. Unfortunately, this does knock Momus back to its feet, so it is no longer downed. Richter, it is your turn.
Well, I done seen it with my very own eyes that Curse seemed to really scramble this dude's eggs.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to operate on the theory that he might be one of them personas that's weak to both Curse and Bless.
Okay.
So I'm going to spend a spirit point to cast a spell.
If you're just using the basic spells, SP is not used for those in this system. SP is used for the more the special abilities and such.
Mhm.
All right. So Richter breaks his chains again. They swirl in a tornado above his outstretched hand. Panacea rises from that, cries, weeps golden tears from its face unto the heavens, and a koha of golden light shines down on Momus.
Alrighty, go ahead and roll it.
Let's try. Oh, I don't have it filled in on my sheet. So is it just roll 2d6?
Roll 2d6.
Okay, and then figure it out later.
Mm-hmm.
Roll the die, let God sort them out. Okay, that's 7 without static,
So go ahead and roll damage.
which is going to be d6.
D6, yep.
And hope he gets knocked down again.
He does not, unfortunately, get knocked down. It seems to affect him normally at this point.
Okay, so the experiment has failed, but critical learning was done.
All right. We are back to the top of initiative order with Chuck at the speed of fast.
Ooh. Gee, I wonder
Fuck
what
him
I
up,
can do.
Chuck.
I'm gonna hit him again.
I'll fucking do it again.
I'll do it again.
Chuck train pulling into the station.
Here comes the pain train. This 7 hits.
Yes, 7 does hit.
Okay, so that's another 4 physical damage on top of that. And you know what I think I'm gonna do?
Hmm.
I think I'm gonna sweep low.
Well done. Good call. All right. So it is now knocked down, and you guys have the chance to all-out attack.
Yes.
Who's next in initiative?
That would be Dylan.
So Dylan, you get to do the call out.
You can't hurt anyone now.
Well done.
I wrote these prior. Oh,
Well done.
love that.
Love it.
3.
Oh, let me do mine. It's just a D6. Instead of me just switching 2. Sorry.
Alrighty, 2
Yeah.
plus it's 12 damage. And Momus, the plating on it has begun to fall off, and you start to see the circuitry inside, and some of the lights have begun to crack and blink out. But it is not quite done yet. Next in order is Dylan, with your turn proper.
I take a look at the destroyed circuitry, and I kind of make it I'm glad I'm not hiding my heart like that anymore. And I once again I'm gonna try to ag you.
All right, go for it.
Let's see if this doesn't take a thing. Finally.
Well done. Well done. Go ahead and roll damage.
Yay, and this would be
1d6.
1d6 also. Yeah, some fire damage. Let's see how that goes. 4.
All right.
Like
Another
4.
solid hit. Unfortunately, no weakness, but it's all good. It's all good. Next in line, I believe, is the monster, who again raises both of the scales that it has. Now its gauntlets are cracked, but the scales are still there. And this time, it's his right arm that lowers and the left arm that raises, and it casts Sio on Richter. And unfortunately, that is a crit.
Ah!
So it's 9 damage. And Richter, you are downed.
Sort of like lying sprawled on the floor, like, oh.
Yeah.
Dirty.
Thankfully, it is Bandit's turn this time. You guys make sure you subtract the 2 from that from your Rakakaja.
Mm-hmm. Am I thought I was. No, never mind. Go ahead.
Okay. So Bandit is like, you realize what it's doing, right? Every time it casts a spell like that, it gets a weakness to the opposite. If you guys have nuke, now's the time. And it encourages Jackie. So I'm gonna roll 2d6. That's 7. So on your next attack, Jackie, you will get +2 to damage.
Okay.
Bandit
I
cheers you
don't
on.
have nuke, so
That's okay.
I'm gonna kind of give it a shrug, and I'm gonna hold out my hand again, and you see, some bones come out of my tendrils, and I'm gonna use my ranged attack on it with
Oh,
my
well
bone
done.
with my bone
for it.
fingers.
Go for it.
And I'm just gonna roll physical dice. It's a +2, right? Right
All
now?
good. All good.
Okay.
Yeah, plus 2.
Are those
Well
two-
done.
Yeah.
Well
good.
done. All right. Critical hit. We love to see it.
Love to see
All right.
it.
So it's gonna be roll a d6 and add 2 to it because it's a critical.
It's a total of 8 damage.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just pew pew
Well done.
pew out of my finger.
You managed to locate the really vulnerable parts now that
Mhm.
some of the plates have fallen away. You locate some really valuable tender circuitry
Mm-hmm.
and spirit with bone shards because that's badass and metal as fuck. I'm losing track of initiative. Next in the turn order, I believe, is where the fuck are we? Hello? Is this a Wendy's? Richter is next. That's right. Richter, you do get to get up, but you are at -1 at anything you do.
Well, that sure is a problem. Richter takes a knee and spreads chain links all over the floor that blossom into flowers, and he's bathed in light. And I spend an SB to cast diorama on myself because wow.
Yeah,
Wow.
that was a hit. That was certainly a hit. I'm not trying to target just 2 people. I'm trying to spread the love. I promise.
Let me make sure my numbers are okay. Magic and yeah, okay. Ka-chow. Okay.
Well done. Good
That
heal.
puts me back to almost full.
Good. Back at the top of the order, Chuck.
Yes. So I'm just trying to figure out where the status effects are.
Status effects.
I found them. I just need to look it up real quick because I have one and I think I might use it.
Also, Nick, can you check your Google because I don't think your subtitles are coming up.
What's going on? I'm on Google Meets. Oh.
Did you click to join? Thank you.
I'm super useful at this. Don't worry. I know what I'm doing. I know exactly what I'm doing all the time. I have never once made a mistake in my entire life. I have no idea what you're talking about. Where the hell? It really would have been nice had they put this in alphabetical order. Nah, I'm not gonna do that. I'm just gonna attack him again.
Okay, no worries.
As fun as that would be, I think just doing my same old is way more fun.
And you've been doing work with that too.
Oh,
Speak of the devil. Yeah. Okay. Well done. 7 damage.
+4.
+4. So yeah. Go ahead and describe how you finish this thing off.
So as Chuck is literally just light speed around this on the chariot, he like does a big old loop around, and as it kind of is reeling back from getting hit by the bone shards, he just comes up and just essentially has the chariot like spin off and like launch him into it and just like crushes it down with the spear.
Nicely done. And as you embed your spear into it, and as it hits the ground, it begins to crumble to dust. And beneath it, as it dusts and as it dissipates into just this shadowy mist, there is a crack in the ground, a lit up crack. And this is most likely your way out. No sooner have you taken a breath after the fight is over, then you can feel the ground beneath your feet shaking. And
quick question.
pieces. Go ahead.
Sorry, quick question. Because I was sort of above it when it opened, wouldn't have I just fallen directly into it again?
I wasn't gonna say it, but it does make a certain kind of sense.
And
I
hey,
can't believe we won.
real fucking quick, thank you so much for Weave the Tale for that raid of 43 people. Thank you so much for joining us. Appreciate your faces. We're
And
raising
we
money
made
for
the
Extra
goal.
Life. Type in !Extra Life if you're interested in donating to that charity fund.
We made the goal, but more is always better, especially for charity. Let's keep it rolling, people.
Let's
We're not
go.
done yet. I want to see that hit at least 1,500 before the end of this marathon. We can do that.
Mm-hmm.
We have just defeated Momus Blame in the Shadow Realm, and the PCs are trying to escape as the world crumbles around them. And Chuck has just fallen through the crack yet again. It's how he came into this shadow world, and it's how he's leaving it. Chuck falls through the crack. You all can follow at your leisure.
I think, yeah. Just like before, I'm just gonna jump in after Chuck, but not before I grab my raccoon. Like...
Yeah, Bandit is all too willing to come along for the ride, and he grabs hold of basically Jackie's like shoulders and is like, "All right, get us out of here."
Just envelopes it in my shadow and just...
Oh, jeez, not this again!
I just jump down, yeah, into the crack.
I'm gonna go right in, same, and I'm hoping that as I pass through the tunnel, Cerberus changes from a red back to the normal color that Cerberus usually is associated with losing. You know what? I just realized that I'm not so angry. I'm having fun, like genuine fun, whereas before, like I didn't understand the concept. I'm enjoying myself, so there's no reason to be angry anymore. So that's how I jump through.
So you folks fall through again the absolutely insane chromatic weird ass tunnel, this acid trip of a transition between the metaverse and our world. And as you are ejected out the other side in much the same way as you were before, your personas have fallen away from you, and you are now as you were when you first entered, normal teenagers attending high school. Some time has passed since you entered, and it is now dusk, going on nighttime. And
Anthony, would it be okay for Richter and Dylan to be holding hands when they reappear?
I would love for that to be the case.
All right. So during the kaleidoscope transition, a hand comes out of the mass of colors, and as the chains are dripping away, like liquid into that white fire. Richter's fingers entwine with yours.
The only link that makes it is the one that you gave me.
Yeah.
And of course, I would love to entwine with yours. Oh, that's so wonderful.
It's sweet.
That's exactly what I wanted.
all right, it is very late now, and Chuck, you're probably right about being punished for missing the last quarter of the game.
How many? Let me just 87 missed calls. I'm boned.
Richter's gonna clock you on the shoulder a little bit. Be like, hey man, we're here to help if you need it.
Yeah, well, I'll see you guys in 5 to 10 years when I'm finally done with detention and everything.
They're not gonna give you detention for
it's been a pleasure.
missing the game, right?
Dude, I missed the last quarter of a tied game.
But they're gonna punish you academically for it?
I'd be lucky if they don't hang, draw, and quarter me.
Football sounds rough.
Doesn't sound that serious. It's just a game, isn't it?
Oh,
and you
my
look down. You look down, and what appears to be a normal raccoon, TM, is in Jackie's lap. But it is definitely speaking.
Gonna rub its cheeks.
All right, listen. I don't know you like that. Would you stop? Consent is important.
He still have the knife on him because I'd be worried.
No, he does not appear to have the knife on him.
What do you have there,
Okay.
Bandit? A knife? No!
No!
Suits of Aeon can summon their personas in the physical world.
Mhm.
I will do so for but a moment, just to give for each of Cerberus' heads to give him a lick, and then disappear. Just disappear and be like, I can't pet you, but my persona can.
Wait. What?
He's special.
Oh, I thought everybody could keep it. No.
Just one more.
Try calling its name.
I can't do it.
Listen, if it makes you feel any better, I can't do it either.
So, was that it? Is that the end of our adventure?
You really think that's it?
Oh,
That's not even close to it. Another dream's gonna open up one day, and we'll go into it, and we'll do the same thing over again and over and over and over, as long as it takes. I don't really not guess that's how it works. I don't know. I don't even really. I didn't even know I could come out, to be honest.
Well, I came out a while ago, so I think you're fine.
Richter's gonna take out another a cigarette and light it with that same lighter from earlier, and motion with his head to Jackie. There's a secret at the heart of Oneros. Once we get to the center of it, we'll find that answer.
You know what? I'm looking really forward to just going back to Oni Bros. I thought it was super cool. I liked it. I
That's
liked
Bros.
it.
And I found a bro.
Hey, I mean, you gotta admit, I was totally awesome.
You did kick that thing's ass.
It
It was awesome. It was really
I
cool.
kicked its ass.
See,
Yeah.
you're better at this in football. You should keep doing this.
I mean,
Mike-
and I'm really good at football.
This
Yeah.
might be your calling, Chuck.
Yeah, you're
Wait. Oh, fuck, it's fucking Thursday. Oh, shit.
It's Friday, dude. That's when we have football games.
Friday. Wait.
Did you have a date?
Yeah. Hot date. I really gotta go. I'm super late.
Okay, bye.
Yeah. Shit.
That's
and-
weird.
Chuck's just gonna fucking hightail out of there.
I gotta get going too. I'll see you again in Oneros. Just like there's like Richter starts walking away towards the parking lot, and there's that like still holding Dylan's hand just long enough to like let the fingers disentwine as he's walking away.
It's like a longing, but it's a happy one. It's knowing where the fact that even like something adjacent to grief can be felt in the place of emptiness. I would take any day.
It's deep as fuck, bro. I'm sorry, that just like took the wind out of my chest. Whoa, dude.
Persona. It brings it out of me.
Goddamn social link up.
Yes.
Yes, definitely socially.
Hey, wait a minute, you're the Aeon. I'm your social link. You take the buff.
Bandit sort of scampers his way up onto Jackie's shoulder. So, am I staying with you, or?
Yeah, I mean, I've already had one raccoon before. Don't worry. I will keep the res dogs off of you.
All right.
Mhm.
We got a deal then, I suppose.
What do you mean a deal? Like, I was gonna keep you anyway.
I mean, I thought it was this whole quid pro quo, you scratch my back, I scratch yours kind of deal.
Oh,
but,
what are you gonna do for me?
keep you from getting killed when we're in the metaverse?
I mean, okay. Does that mean that we have to like put you in other houses to make it equal for all four of us?
I mean, I'm gonna do it for you and your friends. I'm not
Those are-
selfish.
Okay, but those aren't my friends.
They are now, honey.
Don't call me honey. That's gross.
Hundreds of feet away, Richter just all of a sudden like, oh no, oh.
You can call me Jackie.
Just don't call you late for dinner, am I right?
Yo, speaking of, I never got to eat my fucking hot dog, okay? Like,
I can go for a hot dog right about
I
now.
need to go to Sonic right now. I need to call Bear. Like, come on, let's go. I'm gonna go scare the shit out of the Sonic drive-thru because I got a raccoon on my shoulder. Okay, you want a hot dog or do you want like popcorn chicken? What are you feeling? You can just go into the dumpster. I mean, get whatever you want. You can get food for me too out of there, and it won't look too weird.
You're gonna eat food out of the dumpster?
Well,
Listen, even I have standards, right?
I mean, if it's still good.
If the wrapper's
not
still on it, it's
sanitary.
fine.
It's a best before date.
Yeah. We've all
Yo,
been.
yo, Bandit, don't worry. I'm gonna show you this, and I pull out my phone and I just YouTube dumpster divers, and I he's got thumbs, so he can just watch
Listen,
it.
I'm fine, all right. I still got that cotton candy that the robot dude gave me earlier. It's fine.
Oh, that's right. You have to go wash it. The
Oh, yeah,
water
I do.
fountain's over there.
Yeah, okay.
The water
Yeah.
fountain's over there.
He runs over to the water fountain.
Everybody
and
looks over in anticipation, I'm sure. Like,
Oh, he's gonna learn.
He turns on the water fountain. You know what happens. You've
the
seen
betrayal. The
You know.
betrayal. the
it. You know
betrayal.
what happens when cotton candy gets wet. And I think that's as he's like, no, that's a good place to cut.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome.
That's a good comedic beat on which to cut. That's been our game, folks. I hope you've enjoyed it. So that was Persona. That was the fan-made Persona TTRPG. It's a lot of fun. It's totally free if you want to go pick it up. Just Google it. Google Persona TTRPG or Crimson Parcel. Crimson Parcel also has a Discord. So if you wanted to jump over there, they constantly have looking for groups and people trying to get games together all the time. So it's a good way to get your feet wet. I've had a lot of fun. This was so cool. I had some amazing players who made it fun to run this and made it easy on me because you guys just really took the reins from me and just took off with it. It's been my pleasure. It's been my honor. And as we're going around doing outros, I'd love to hear what you think your characters social link max bonus would be. Like if it's awarding a move or giving some kind of new mechanic to the game, just whatever you think it would be. I think that would be really cool to hear. So let's start with Anthony.
Yeah, hey everybody, my name was Anthony. I was so happy to play. This is like a childhood dream of mine to play Persona and a TTRPG. Started with 3, then 4, and more recently 5. This has just been such an amazing way to experience it, and I always felt like it would be great in the tabletop space, and it really has been. So just thank you so much for running it. I love doing it, especially on Val's channel for Extra Life. So you can find me on Twitter at Praying the Plague. I mostly stream, mostly a game master over at Weave the Tale. I run Chew every Friday at 8:30. Many of you here on Weave the Tale, check me out, or you may have seen me already. But I'll be doing a lot more Extra Life stuff towards the end of the month and playing more Fallout on Cyberpunk Uncensored. So that's what I have up to. What I would love to see is that I've always wanted a couples attack. So I would love a mini all-out attack that could be triggered whenever, and it would be between.
That's in Royale. Technically, you have the double attacks in Royale.
That's
Yeah.
true.
The Showtime.
The Showtimes, yeah.
So just introduce the Showtime to this game.
Yeah, the Showtime. That'd be so nice.
The best
and
one
it'd be
is
even-
still Morgan and
Ands.
I like
I'm
the Morgana and Haru one.
They're both anything with Morgana is great.
I'm still getting used to 5, so that's cool.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Haru and Makoto. Oh my god,
Yeah.
the wrestling one.
Yeah.
Oh, I love it. I love it so much.
Yeah, that'd be a fun one, and that's
Yeah.
me.
Alrighty. Nick Slowpool.
Hey, I'm Slowpool. You can catch me on this very channel very soon, where we are going to be wrapping up this weekend of Extra Life with our Kobolds Everywhere, our old Kobold chaotic conundrum of campaign, where bad things happen to everyone and it's funny. Other than that, you can catch me nonstop working at my job. and hopefully begging for a solid day off on the weekend or something so I can play some more TTRPG with these fun people. Anyways, I had a blast. This Persona TTRPG is pretty legit, super fun. It's a free resource. Go check it out. And if you max out my social link, you can also be Sanic and be fast as fuck boy. That's what happens.
Love that.
You just become speed.
That's good. At the speed of fast.
Yes.
You love to see it. Val, I'm assuming you're gonna want to go last again. So Andrew.
Hey, Andrew. Thank you so much to Celeste for running. Thank you all for playing. Similar to Anthony, 3 was my first, and it's greatly affected me. So I'm glad to be able to kind of explore the narrative space in a TTRPG way. You can find me on Twitter at the Siege Andrew. That's got all my latest updates. And you can find me Monday, Wednesday, and Friday evenings on twitch.tv/onion_siege. We're in the middle of Visual November. So if you want to hear my dulcet tones read to you for 2 hours straight, come by my channel. And thank you everybody for coming out to watch. I hope everybody in the audience had a good time, and thanks to everyone again for playing.
All right, everyone. Hey, I am Val, Rosie Raid on the internet. Valdrant, this is my channel. I produce TTRPGs for me and my friends. And of course, please, honestly, don't go anywhere for everyone who came in here through all of the raids. I want to thank Dougler, More Than Mia, and Weave the Channel for those excellent raids earlier throughout the day. We are coming back in approximately 45 minutes for our old Kobold game, who, my cute husband right there is running. It's an absolute blast of 5e goodness. And kobolds. Other than that, remember, we are raising money for Extra Life. So if you are interested, I'll let you go, Celeste. If you are interested in donating to Extra Life, remember, !Extra Life. Please donate to the charity. Whatever we make this year is actually going to be the goal for next year. So if you want to raise that, please feel free to do so. I see we got another one from More Than Mia earlier for $10, and we were at $13.88. So really appreciate that. We're trying to manifest $1,500 at this point. But yeah. Until then, Celeste, did you want to go ahead and say something, because you didn't? We got a hot minute.
I'm Celeste. I forget to do my own outros when I'm GMing these things. But hi, I'm Celeste PLS with way too many underscores on Twitter. I'm Celeste Shepherd here on Twitch. I don't do a whole lot of streaming of my own, but you can catch me on other people's channels on occasion, like next Sunday at 9:30 p.m. Eastern over on twitch.tv/MattTab7. You can catch me over with some Masked Sunset City, playing the absolutely adorable Lucas Nisk, aka the Messenger, and that boy gay. That's all I can really say about that. That boy trans and gay, and he's a speedster, and just the entire group dynamic is so good. And Sunset City is my home. Those people over there are family, and I love getting together with them every other week and being able to play some superhero madness. So that's the main place that you can catch me. I have other projects that I'm working on right now that I can't really talk about, but keep an eye on my Twitter, and you will get the updates as soon as I'm able to speak on them. But for now, this has been a great time. Thanks for having me, Val. Thanks for letting me run a game.
You did such a great job.
Thank you so much.
My fucking social link. You get to double your healing properties from your favorite snack.
I love that. I love that. That's real good.
And for mine, it's broken chains. Whatever your weakness is, it's not for this combat.
Nice. We love to see that.
We love to see it. All right, everyone. Like I said, we will be back at 4 o'clock Pacific time, 7 o'clock Eastern, with some Dungeons and Dragons. Until then, we will see you soon. Don't go anywhere. Get a snack. Take some waters. Bye.